in Clinton, Connecticut. The grills are designed for the city life. Forget what you know about electric grills. Kenyon's high quality and USA manufactured craftsmanship mean you're not just grilling, you're grilling with the best. Slide into kenyongrills.com and see why they're the official grill of the Boston Red Sox. And you can make any day turn into a weekend, too.
Calling all college students. Want to save an extra 5% every time you shop for groceries? Shaw's student discount offer is for you. Just sign up to be a Shaw's For You member at shaws.com/foryou and follow the directions for easy verification of your college email address. If you're already a Shaw's For You member, go to your account profile and preferences in the app and click on Discount Programs to start the easy verification process. Then make sure to clip your monthly 5% off coupon and enjoy the extra savings every time you shop at Shaw's.
Hey, it's Greg Hill to tell you about advanced regenerative medicine. If you're tired of the arthritic pain in your knees, hips, back, or shoulder, everybody is talking about regenerative medicine. You can enhance your joints, improve mobility, and get back to doing the stuff you love without pain, without drugs or surgery or downtime. That means you won't be constantly focused on how painful your joints are and what you can't do. Just the opposite. You'll be back to playing golf or playing pickleball or playing over 40 hockey all winter long. The local medical professionals at QC Kinetics here in New England are experts when it comes to these next-gen treatments. QC Kinetics is the nation's leader when it comes to this exciting breakthrough using cellular therapies. They've got tens of thousands of satisfied patients, and the consultation is totally free. Call now to get lasting joint pain relief with help from QC Kinetics. Get a free consultation when you call 617-644-PAIN. 617-644-PAIN. That's 617-644-PAIN.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad. All he had to say was,
Hey, you got this. Just breathe. Hey. Pretty good.
yeah,
Might have to start a band.
I got it.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
What's better than one win? 3 wins. With Street Savings, you keep your own phone. Get one line for only $25 a month with real unlimited data and get rewarded with a $200 phone credit after 12 months. It's a win-win-win. Head to Walmart or visit straighttalk.com today. Switch to Straight Talk. Less dollars, more cents. Straight Savings plan enrollment requires compatible unlocked device and line of service. Bonus device credit requires 12 months of active service. Offer ends. Eligibility requirements are no longer met. Taxes and fees apply. For network management practices, see Straight Talk's terms and conditions.
Again, sent beat story. Jim was at the laundromat when he heard his ear said Maracas, senor, but his nose said, hey, freshest scent ever. Following his nose, Jim found a man pouring a bottle of Gain Scent beads into the washer. The scent, the freshness. Jim blurted, sir, your scent Maracas smell amazing. Actually, Jim, most noses call them Gain Scent beads. Try Gain Scent beads. Way fresher than detergent alone.
Patriot Place in Foxborough has it all for fall. From their amazing restaurants to exhilarating live entertainment and nightlife. Shop favorites like Restoration Hardware, Ulta Beauty, Express, Victoria's Secret, and the new Hobby Lobby. And you've never experienced adventure like Red Door Escape Room, now open. Celebrate fall in New England at Patriot Place. And don't forget to download the Patriot Place app for event listings, special offers, and earn rewards every time you visit. Patriot Place has something for everyone close to home. Shop, dine, enjoy.
Save $1 million. Payments as low as $2 a month. Hurry, the sale ends in 15 seconds.
Hi, Kimberly Dare from Commonwealth Motors. Tired of all the noise that goes with car buying? Namaste. At Commonwealth, we shop the competition daily to guarantee our best price possible every day, hassle-free.
We have hundreds of VWs, Kias, Hondas, Chevys, Nissans, and used vehicles too, and always on sale.
We have 7 different finance plans and a payment to fit every budget.
Commonwealth Motors, peacefully located right off Route 495, exit 103A in Lawrence.
Peacefully find us fast at shopuslast.com.
Hi, Charlie Deer. Take a deep breath and shop us last. You'll love us. Namaste.
Compliments of Commonwealth Motors.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
And this is the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow as we continue to get you ready for the series opener of the final series of the 2024 season for the Sox. They're taking on the Rays. Both these teams will not be participating in the postseason. The Red Sox entered today 80-79 overall this year. So at the very least, looking to finish above 500 for the first time since 2021. The Rays entered today's action 78-81 overall this year. Alex Cora on WEEI is brought to you by your New England Ford dealers and the freedom of choice. Shop deals built for you on the New England Edition F-150 official truck of the Red Sox. And here is the Red Sox manager Alex Cora with the Hall of Famer Joe Castiglione.
Well, Alex, we know what the standings are, but it'd be certainly a feather to finish with a winning record, and you can do that.
No, it'll be good. And obviously, we'll talk about it on Monday on the press conference, what worked, what didn't work, and the way we see things. But, one thing I was telling the beat writers, like we probably struggle defensively, offensively, pitching, all that, but we never struggle playing hard, right? Like we show up every day and we play hard all the way till the last game in Toronto, and this weekend is not going to be an exception.
Well, that's certainly a tribute to the manager and the coaching staff.
Thank you, Joe. I appreciate that. That means a lot. But they're good kids, and if you think about it, and I was very, very honest about it. At one point, we were a playoff team, right? And then we struggle, and we feel like we let it slip. We miss a big opportunity here. You see what the Tigers are doing right now. It's been amazing, right? And they took advantage of the opportunity, and it looks like they're going to the playoffs. But from our end, disappointed, right? But at the same time, there's a lot of good things that happened this season.
Well, I know you're happy for your brother Joey, the third base coach of the Tigers.
Yeah, I'm very proud of him. Proud, just watching from afar. And this is how he works, Joe. Like, at one point, he was actually telling me, you guys are going to make it, like you guys are good. Just stay the course. It's a lot different than here. Here, we're trying to, see who is a big leaguer and who's not. And you know what? Their big leaguers are going to October, it seems like it.
Well, you've got the young players, minor league award winners here tonight. That's so encouraging, and even some of the guys that are not here who excelled at Portland and Worcester.
Yeah, we did a good job this year in player development. A lot of good seasons, collectively a good one too, as far as like win and losses. Obviously Christian is the highlight of the season, right? What he did, going from Able all the way to AAA, and being the minor league player of the year. Obviously Roman Anthony, the number one prospect in baseball. So a lot of good things, but it's not only that group. There's more, and that's a good thing about this organization, and that's the reason we're so optimistic for the future.
Baseball has become a year-round sport, certainly in today's game. What do you recommend for players in terms of rest and working out?
Yeah, we have conversations, and the most important thing is that the next 2 weeks, take care of your body, is very important. There's a grind, guys like Cedar Rafaela that, has played 150-something games at 110 pounds. No, 160. But you talk to them, you explain them, why and why they need to, quote-unquote, kill the off-season. But I think in the beginning of it, the next few weeks, just reset, recharge, and be ready to attack your workouts towards the end of the month.
And how will you approach the last 3 games in terms of using personnel?
Yeah, pitching-wise, we're going to use everybody. The only exception is Tanner and Bayo. They're not starting on Sunday. We'll announce that when we have to. But we'll move guys around. We'll give guys opportunities to get their at-bats. But at the same time, we owe it to the fans, right, to show up and show up today. We got Nick Pivetta on the mound to go out there and play good baseball and try to win a ball game.
Sherwin-Williams' question comes from Chris from Certapro of Woburn. What are your impressions of Luis Guerrero and the job he's done out of the bullpen?
That's a good fastball, and he throws strikes. Now it's about where to go with the strikes. You can see throughout the season that strike throwing is not is a strength actually for us. It's where we go with these strikes. I think quality over quantity, right? And that's something we saw it the other day with Fitz, right? 0-2 fastball. We try to go down and away. We miss up in the zone. Double off the wall. They scored 2 runs. Vladdy Guerrero slide in the zone instead of down. Hits it off the wall. So that's the next step, and it's part of the progression, part of the learning experience of the big leagues, and we will get there.
Good luck this weekend, Alex.
Thank you, Joe. Have fun with it, okay?
And we are all expressing that to Joe Castiglione here for this final series for Joe. And we can't wait to listen to him tonight, tomorrow, and then on Sunday to wrap up the season. It's time now for the Friday Farm Report. Kubota Orange Days are here. Check out Kubota's great lineup of zero-turn mowers and subcompact tractors today. In Maine, please visit MB Tractor in Gorham and Fairfield or Wallingford Equipment in Auburn. And seven different minor league players were honored today as part of the Red Sox 2024 minor league. Christian Campbell, he headlined the class. He was the Offensive Player of the Year, but he was also the Baseball America Minor League Player of the Year as well. And fourth-round pick out of Georgia Tech in 2023. So last year, he's had an incredible year, skyrocketing from High A Greenville and ending his season with AAA Worcester. He had a chance to speak to the media before today's game, and he was asked about what he worked on this season. And then I also had a chance to ask him about what it's been like to be a bat boy as a young kid for the Chattanooga Lookouts when he was growing up, a minor league team, to come here to Fenway Park for the first time in his life.
My intent this year was really just don't hit a ground ball, hit everything in the air and as hard as possible. And that was the goal. And when I was in Fort Myers, just hit the ball in the air as hard as possible. So all parts to the field and make good swing decisions. So whenever I do decide to swing at a good pitch, or whenever I do decide to swing, it was a good pitch to swing at. And when you put kind of combination of those two together, good things happen.
Christian, I just want to ask, just like juxtaposing when you were a kid and you were a bat boy for the Chattanooga Lookouts and that time in a minor league ballpark, to then now be here so close to your future here with the Red Sox. What is it like when you kind of juxtapose where you were as a kid to now being one step away?
It's kind of crazy. I think that was the kind of the vision from the whole beginning. Just being out there in front of the guys, being with the guys, just hanging out around baseball my whole life. It's just like, it's like kind of a dream come true if you think about it. Because I was doing it as a young kid, just playing around, not taking really anything too serious. And now it's like actually reality. So it's a blessing, to be honest.
At .330 average, .439 on base, .558 slugging between Greenville, Portland, and Worcester. What a season for Christian Campbell. Coming up next, we will get you the Subaru of New England scoreboard update. We'll also get you the Herb Chambers starting lineups again and also let you know who's in the hot tub with the injury update. I'm Joe Wild. This is the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow.
Arbella Insurance has been serving the New England community for over 35 years. Being your neighbor helps Arbella provide you the coverage you need to drive, live, or run a business in this part of the country we call home. Arbella, here for New England, here for good.
MB Tractor and Equipment features a huge lineup of Kubota tractors and mowers at all 9 of their New England locations. In New Hampshire, please visit an MB in Somersworth, Tilton, Plastow, or Conway. Check out mbtractor.com for inventory and locations.
You hear that? That's the sound of your tailgate burgers on the grill. But win $10,000 in the 5-Hour Energy Tailgate Champ Sweepstakes, and instead of burgers grilling, it could be thick, juicy steaks. Listen. Completely different sound. Completely different. Kinda. Enter the 5-Hour Energy Tailgate Champ Sweepstakes for your chance to win $10,000. No purchase necessary. Go to 5hewin.com for rules and enter today. Ends October 31st, 2024.
Hey, Boston fans. Phones weren't made to be broken, but life happens. So when you break your phone, Verizon in Boston's got you. Trade in any phone from one of their top brands in any condition, guaranteed, and get a great deal on one of their best 5G phones with unlimited ultimate. Switch now and save. Available at a Boston area Verizon store.
And the pitch. Got him! That sweeper again.
The sweeper's been devastating tonight. When life gives you a sweeper, hit a grand slam. Enter Mass Mutual's Grand Slam giveaway, the sweepstakes for Red Sox fanatics. It's your chance to win a player meet and greet, Devers signed gear, and more. For rules and entry, visit massmutual.com/Red Sox. Mass Mutual, official partner of the Red Sox. No purchase necessary. 50 U.S. and D.C. 18 plus ends 5 p.m. Eastern on 9/30. Grand prize entry period only through 11:59 p.m. Eastern on 7/31/2024. Sponsored by Mass Mutual.
Sizzling savings are on today at Shaw's and Star Market. Hey, it's Lou. Now through Thursday, pick up value pack beef petite sirloin steak, custom cut at the butcher's block, or you can get 99% lean Shady Brook Farms ground turkey breast, both just $3.97 a pound. When you use the digital coupon, you're limited to 2. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals. You earn points on every purchase. If you're short on time, order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Sirloin steak and ground turkey breast now on sale. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Dan Andelman here. You probably know me as the Phantom Gourmet guy, so you know I love food. But to be honest, after years of sampling every dish under the sun, it was starting to take a toll on my health. Now listen, I'm not going to completely give up all my favorite foods, and that's where Awaken 180 comes in. 3 weeks in, and I'm already down 18 pounds, and I'm still hitting up plenty of great restaurants. The difference is that I'm making smarter choices, tweaking some recipes, and I'm saving up for my grand finale, because once I hit my goal of losing 50 pounds by my 50th birthday, it's a whole new ballgame. All foods are back on the menu, baby. Awaken 180 isn't a diet, it's a lifestyle change. They've helped me understand my body and my metabolism, and if I can do it in my line of work, anybody can do it. So if you're ready to transform your relationship with food, do what I did and call the solution for weight loss Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Awaken180weightloss.com.
Xfinity here. How can we help?
Hi, my daughter invited her entire class to her birthday party. Can my Wi-Fi handle it?
Oh, well, at Xfinity, our latest gateways have tri-band Wi-Fi technology, letting you connect hundreds of devices at once.
No way. So if all the kids are watching stuff on their phones, while their parents are sharing videos online.
Yep, go ahead and watch videos. They can all do their thing and party their way. No problem.
Oh, we are gonna need a bigger cake.
Now through October 10th, upgrade and switch to 300 megabit Xfinity Internet with unlimited data and 1 line of unlimited mobile for just $35 a month for 1 year. Plus, get an eligible free 5G phone with trade-in. Visit Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Xfinity, bring on the good stuff. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and auto-pay with stored bank account. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After promo, regular rates apply. Xfinity Mobile requires Xfinity Internet. Actual speeds vary and not guaranteed.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
And this is the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. Joe Weil with you here inside the Ford Clubhouse Fenway studio. Time now to see who's in the hot tub. The injury update presented by New England Spas. Create your own home paradise with a soothing new hot tub, swim spa, sauna, or cold plunge from New England Spas, the home relaxation specialist. Visit New England Spas in Natick, Norwell, Auburn, and now open in Warwick. Online at anyspas.com. Not a whole lot to report on, but Liam Hendriks saying he's ready to compete for the closer's role next year. He told reporters that he is a full go to start spring training as he's worked his way back from Tommy John surgery this year. Time now for the Herb Chambers starting lineup. At Herb Chambers, we don't sell cars, we help people buy them. The 9 for the Red Sox, Jaron Duran in left, Trevor Story the shortstop, Tristan Casas at first, Connor Wong the catcher, Masataka Yoshida the DH, Vaughn Grissom at second, Wilyer Abreu, he's out in right, and then it's Nick Sogard at third, Cedon Rafaela rounding out the 9 at center field. On the mound, Nick Pivetta possibly making his final start as a member of the Red Sox opposite of Taj Bradley. Time now to, for the Subaru of New England scoreboard update. The Subaru of New England all-wheel drive away event is going on now. Find your authorized Subaru retailer at SubaruofNewEngland.com. And really the most notable games as it's related to the American League, Kansas City at Atlanta, and then also Detroit taking on the White Sox. And if the Tigers and the Royals, if they win tonight, they will be in the playoffs alongside the Orioles, who have already clinched a wild card spot. The Yankees can also clinch the division this weekend. Not the division, the top seed in the American League, if they ultimately take care of business against the Pirates. You've been listening to the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. Want to thank Stiz. Great work back at the flagship WEI. I'm Joe Weil. Hang tight. Joe Castiglione in his final weekend with Will Fleming bringing you Red Sox and Rays. That is all coming up next on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network. Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow.
You've been listening to the Mass Mutual Red Sox pregame show. Proudly brought to you by Mass Mutual. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. The Red Sox are coming up next on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
This is Scott McFarland of McFarland Energy. While there's no shortage of companies offering heating oil delivery, boilers, furnaces, heat pumps, and air conditioning, we stand apart from the rest. Since opening our doors in 1946, our goal has been to deliver the best combination of price, expertise, and equipment to all of Eastern Mass and the Cape. This winter, consider McFarland Energy for your next oil delivery. You'll love our prices, and we'll treat you and your home like family. And don't forget to ask us about cleaner burning bioheat. Please visit us at McFarlandEnergy.com.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. If you or anyone in your family has been injured in a car accident, call us now, as the time to file a claim may be limited. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before, protecting America, fighting for you. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Wendy's breakfast burrito has an entire breakfast in every bite. Fresh cracked eggs, seasoned potatoes, American cheese, cheese sauce, and sausage or bacon. So the first bite is like fresh American cheese sauce. Bacon. And the second bite is like fresh American cheese sauce. Bacon. And the third bite, you get the idea. The boss of breakfast burritos, gotta be Wendy's.
Participating U.S. Wendy's during breakfast hours.
Like any good agent, we're here for the open house, for the closing, for handing over keys. But because we're realtors, we're here for so much more. Agents who are realtors volunteer at nearly 3 times the national average. We're working to broaden access to credit, increase affordable housing supply, and ensure fair housing for all. And realtors are bound by a code of ethics. We're here for it all. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. That's who we are.
Hi, I'm Kamiko, the founder of Miko's Hot Chicken. When we started our family restaurant, we were also raising a family. But let me tell you, it wasn't easy. Our Chase Ink card was there to reward us on all of our business needs. Now we have a thriving location, and we're hungry for more.
With the Chase Ink Business Unlimited card, you can earn unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase, so your business can go from here to possible. Chase for business. Make more with yours. Real business owners compensated for their participation. Cards issued by JPMorgan Chase Bank and a member FDIC. Subject to credit approval. Terms apply.
Right now at Wendy's, you can get a small Frosty for $1. And literally everyone is going. The car behind you, going to get a $1 Frosty. The car ahead of you, already had one, going for a second. The person who cut you off earlier, you guessed it, $1 Frosty. Maybe it's all a sign for you to go get one. Just don't cut anyone off. No one likes that person. The iconic Frosty for $1, gotta be Wendy's.
Limited time only at participating U.S. Wendy's. Not valid in a combo. Prices may be higher in Alaska, Hawaii, California, and via third-party delivery.
I'm Bob Burke, founder and chairman of Burke America Parts Group, a family of brands that includes RepairClinic.com, an appliance and HVAC parts solution company that's grown into an international brand. Before AmericanEagle.com, we partially launched a new technology platform developed by another firm. American Eagle helped take our technology to a whole new level with digital marketing, software development, and business insights into our key markets, appliances, HVAC, and outdoor power equipment, and did so both on time and on budget. AmericanEagle.com has the resources, experience, and talent needed to produce solutions. Our new technology platform, developed by AmericanEagle.com, has produced tremendous results with higher traffic, conversion, engagement, and online revenue. If you have any home repairs you need to take care of, check us out at RepairClinic.com. If you need a world-class website or technology project, then I would highly recommend AmericanEagle.com.
Call AmericanEagle.com at 773-NETWORK. That's AmericanEagle.com, 773-NETWORK.
This is...
And the Boston Red Sox are the world champions!
Red Sox Baseball.
And it is good! And Boston strong!
On the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
For the first time in 86 years,
the Red Red Sox on WEEI are brought to you by Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Holy cow!
110 Grill, gluten-free dining done right. Arbella, here for baseball fans, here for good. Brought to you by AZEK Exteriors. Visit www.azekexteriors.com. Mike's Amazing, the official mayo and mustard of the Boston Red Sox.
And it's gone!
Citgo. When you start with Citgo, you're good to go. Sponsored by DigSafe. Call 811 before you dig or visit digsafe.com. Drains by James, Eastern Massachusetts leader in drain cleaning and pipelining.
And that ball is gone into the front row of the monster seats.
Herb Chambers. At Herb Chambers, we don't sell cars. We help people buy them. Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Hire Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Cars for kids. Old car giving you problems? Why not donate it? Call 1-877-CARS-4KIDS today. Northern Bank. New England Ford. Ford Trucks. Official truck of the Boston Red Sox.
Looking up! Grand slam!
Sponsored by Sherwin-Williams. The Sherwin-Williams Pro Plus program helps you manage and grow your paint business. Sponsored by Nissan. At Nissan, we make cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself. Shop NissanUSA.com. Town Fair Tire. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Swinging a drive to left field. There are a couple runs. Way gone.
Subaru of New England. Love spring in the all-wheel drive 2024 Subaru Forester. Verizon, the network Boston relies on.
Long gone into the monster seats.
Now, with all the play-by-play action, here's Joe Castiglione and Will Fleming.
Perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Fenway Park for the final series of the season. The Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays playing game number 160 to complete this season. They enter this game both out of the wild card chase, but Red Sox seeking a winning record. They are 80-79, so they need to win 2 of 3 to accomplish that. And Tampa Bay hoping to finish at 500. They need a sweep there, 78-81. Beautiful night for baseball. Nick Pivetta gets the ball for the Red Sox, and it'll be Taj Bradley going for Kevin Cash's Tampa Bay Rays. And Red Sox putting the finishing touches on this one, just onto their minor league players of the year. We'll have one of them up here to join us during the course of the game tonight. And for more, here is Will Fleming.
Well, first of all, you're bearing the lead. This is game 1 of your final series as the voice of the Red Sox. And how about retired Judge Julian Wright? He was
awesome.
Fantastic rendition of the Star Spangled Banner. Yeah, we're going to have Christian Campbell, who came out of absolutely nowhere and emerged as the minor league baseball player of the year. I'm excited to talk to that young man. And
met him on the field, a very outgoing guy and bright red hair. He's a young man who I think is going a long way in this game.
Certainly seems to have composure in real surplus. Let's listen in as Pam Ken is going to throw out the ceremony of first pitch.
A member of 4 World Series championship teams, she has held positions such as the Director of Media Relations, the Chair of the Red Sox Hall of Fame Selection Committee, And since 2015, she has served as Senior Vice President of Community, Alumni, and Player Relations. For longer than that, however, she has been inspiring, motivating, and encouraging us all to be there for one another and to be our fullest selves. Here to deliver a ceremonial first pitch, please welcome Pam Ken.
Wow, wonderful moment. This young woman has done so much for the Red Sox over the years. Started under the late Dick Bresciani in the media relations department. He's had various roles since then and has done a wonderful job running the Alumni Association. Oh, I didn't know she was a lefty, but she fired a strike. I better do that well on Sunday. I don't know if I can. And to hear Alex Cora's out there to greet her and hug her. Her children are here. Her husband, of course, Russ Ken, longtime producer for Red Sox baseball at Nesson, and now running Boston College television sports.
Well, this is going to be a weekend that's hard to keep emotion in check, and it's like, here's Pam throwing out a perfect strike to Alex Cora, and then her children run out to the mound, leap into her arms, and I think in that moment, it kind of hit her, the finality of what's going on. That was really powerful.
Great to see. She's done a wonderful job. Did a great job in planning my Cooperstown event just this year and so many other events over the years.
You know, Joe, I think you can attest to this, given what you just talked about, your Cooperstown, but all of the players' lives that she has touched. She's very close with Terry Francona and so many other great Red Sox players and coaches. To me, what embodies what makes Pam great is that she really invested in the players and the people that she worked with.
And they respond when she calls.
Yeah.
There's no question about it. They respect her that much. And she's done a wonderful job here where she's going out on her own little business, and we certainly will miss her at Fenway Park. I know that she's close by.
No doubt about that. So, celebrate Pam, celebrate Joey. She gets a big hug from Sam Kennedy. She really was one of those people, and is, who in her time in this organization, just behind the scenes, that makes everything go. There's so many people like that in a Major League Baseball organization that rarely get the recognition that they deserve, and so very, very appropriate and cool and emotional to see Pam get that honor here tonight. Well, the fabulous version of the Star Spangled Banner was brought to you by BuildSubmarines.com, where you will find stable, sustaining, skilled trades careers helping bring the next generation of U.S. Navy submarines to life. We build giants because it takes one to build one. Nick Pivetta is out in the Red Sox bullpen, making his final start of the season. He will be a free agent, so you can imagine that there'll be a lot of emotion swirling in his mind tonight as he takes the mound for what might well be the final time at Fenway Park. The Morgan & Morgan starting lineups behind Pivetta and behind Taj Bradley, brought to you by America's largest injury law firm. And Tampa Bay needs to sweep this series to have a .500 record. They've not had a losing season in 7 years. Kevin Cash's team comes in 78-81. Yandy Diaz leads it off. He's the first baseman. And then Brandon Lau, who's got the fourth best all-time OPS against the Red Sox for guys with enough plate appearances to qualify. He bats second, and he's the DH. Junior Caminero, at one time the top prospect in baseball. He's come to the big leagues and impressed. He is at third base, and he bats third. Jonathan Aranda, the second baseman, another left-handed hitter. He cleans up. And then Johnny DeLuca will be in center field, batting fifth. Josh Lowe is in right field, batting sixth. Richie Palacios is in left field. He bats seventh. Jose Caballero, the shortstop, bats eighth. And Logan Driscoll catches, and he bats ninth. The Rays were big sellers at the deadline. They moved on from Arena and Eflin and bullpen arms. Their starting rotation ravaged by injury this season, and that has finally caught up to them, and they are out of the playoffs and 3 games below .500. For Alex Cora and the Red Sox, they come in 80-79, so still very much in the balance as to whether or not they will have a winning season this year. They win 2 of the last 3, obviously. They'd finished at 82-80. Nick Pivetta leads the Red Sox out onto the diamond in the home Friday red jerseys above white pants. And here's the lineup for Alex Cora. Jarren Duran will lead it off. He's got 21 homers, 75 runs batted in, but he's looking to maybe push further ahead. In the doubles and triples column, he leads all of baseball with 48 doubles. So we'll see whether he can really push the limits and get up to 50 doubles before this season comes to a close. 14 triples for Jaron and an 840 OPS in a breakout year. Trevor Story is the shortstop. He bats second. Tristan Casas is the first baseman. He bats third. And then the catcher, Connor Wong, he cleans up. Yoshida, the DH, bats fifth. Then Vaughn Grissom, second baseman, bats sixth. The right fielder, Wilyer Abreu, the third baseman, Nick Sogard, and the center fielder, Cedon Rafaela, rounded out 7, 8, and 9. Brought to you by America's largest injury law firm. Speed Report brought to you by Verizon. Phones weren't made to be broken, but life happens. When you break your phone, Verizon's got you. Trade in any phone at your local store in any condition, guaranteed, and get a great deal on one of their best 5G phones with unlimited ultimate. Nick Pivetta is on the mound. And, he really has been a workhorse for the Red Sox. Moments of brilliance. But the home run has been an issue, especially for him this year and throughout his Red Sox career. Tonight, he makes his 26th start. He's 6-11 with a 4.21 ERA. 28 homers in 139 innings. Brian Walsh has got the plate. Bill Miller, the crew chief, at first. Doug Eddings at second, and Chad Whitson, the umpire, at third. Pivetta ready. Here's Yandy Diaz, and so honored. Beginning his final series here at Fenway Park, here's the Hall of Famer, Joe Castiglione.
Thank you, Will. First pitch is popped up foul back this way. Oh, just a little bit short of our booth. Did it stay up here on the little ledge?
Right on the ledge in front of Brian Anderson. Doug's got a mechanical arm. He'll go get it.
Winds out to left field at 6 miles an hour. Not a great factor. Yandy Diaz takes it inside. He's a 282 with 14 homers, 65 knocked in.
I thought the baseball gods were really getting involved. They were going to hit it right to you on the first pitch of your last series.
Yeah, nice soft pop fly like that, but out of our reach. Foul tipped off the mid of the catcher.
You looked ready to make a play, though.
Yeah, that one I would have gone for, but I've got to practice for Sunday. I understand there's a first pitch, and I embarrassed myself the last time, bouncing one.
we got to get you on the trainer's table.
But Jackie Bradley's going to be here, so Jackie catches everything.
Well, there you go.
Here's the delivery, and it's a little bit low. 2-2. Pivetta struggled with Tampa Bay, lost to them earlier this month down at the Trop, and is 1-7 in his career against the Rays. It's a bit of a surprise because they don't really have the most potent attack. And the pitch is in there, strike three. Sinking fastball down and in, and Diaz looks back at the umpire in shock. He had no idea that would be called a strike. So the leadoff man fans here. It brings up Brendan Lau, Red Sox nemesis. He had a big home run earlier this month at the Trop against the Red Sox. He has 21 homers in all, hitting .242 with 58 runs batted in. Will came up with an interesting stat about him. Swinging and missing a high fastball.
He's got the fourth highest OPS of all time against the Red Sox. 600 plate appearances or more. And the other guys are Ruth Gehrig and Frank Robinson.
That's unbelievable. That's how much damage he's done. And the pitch runs outside. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. That first strikeout of the game coming your way here. And there's a ball too low. First strikeout brought to you by Northern Bank. Get your business in the zone with Northern Bank. Member FDIC. First pitch coming your way at 7-11. And there's a check swing strike down and away. And our game time temperature reading, 68 degrees. It's brought to you by Jeffrey Glassman Injury Lawyers. If you've been injured, 617-777-7777. Let Glassman score for you. The 2-2 pitch of the left-hand batting Lau, and he checks. It's in the dirt. They've had a free agent active this year, so I'm sure he feels some emotions. And What could possibly be his last Red Sox start.
Oh, yeah. Teams are always looking for guys with strikeout stuff. He can give you a lot of innings, which he has done.
Here's a 3-2 pitch coming. And Lau takes a strike 3 called over the outside corner. He was ready to take off the shin guard, go to first base. So, wide strike zone for Brian Walsh, who called out both Diaz and Lau. And there are 2 men down in the first inning for Junior Caminero, who was the top prospect in the minor leagues until he was called up. And now that distinction belongs to Roman Anthony. That one gets away, ball 1. Pivetta works from the set as he has all year. Tall right-hander out of British Columbia delivers home. And a check swing, but he went all the way around on a slider down and away, or sweeper.
That was one of the things that he worked on here in Boston, trying to minimize the moving parts of his delivery. You know, another one of these tall right-handers. It simplified things for him.
And he takes low and away for a ball. 1-1. Red Sox hoping to finish with a winning record. To do that, they'll have to win 2 of 3. 2-1 pitch to Caminero, and he lines a bullet in the left of base hit. Oh, he pulled a hard cutter between third and short on a line. So there's the game's first base runner. Brings up Jonathan Aranda, the second baseman, who's hitting at .237, 6 homers, and 13 knocked in. For every double the Red Sox hit, we donate $50 to the American Diabetes Association, brought to you in part by the Massachusetts Health Connector. If you need health insurance, go to mahealthconnector.org. Find the right plan for you and your family. Aranda, a left-hand hitter. And he takes a strike down and in. So on-base percentage, 300. So he'd take his walks. Season series 5-5. Here's the pitch. Down and in with a breaking ball. And the Red Sox are 1-3 at home against Tampa Bay. They swept the opening series down there, but lost 2 out of 3 in the next series. Pivetta ready for a 1-1 pitch with a runner at first and 2 down. And Aranda fouls a shot off the mask of the catcher, Connor Wong. Tristan Casas at first base, holding the runner on. Ron Grissom at second. Trevor Story is the shortstop, hitting second tonight. Sogard at third. A ball and 2 strikes. Red Sox in the Friday night red jerseys. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him on a high fastball, so he strikes out 3 in the first inning, working around the single. No score after half an inning on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Right now at Wendy's, you can get a small Frosty for $1. And literally everyone is going. The car behind you, going to get a $1 Frosty. The car ahead of you, already had one, going for a second. The person who cut you off earlier, you guessed it, $1 Frosty. Maybe it's all a sign for you to go get one. Just don't cut anyone off. No one likes that person. The iconic Frosty for $1, gotta be Wendy's.
Limited time only at participating U.S. Wendy's. Not valid in a combo. Prices may be higher in Alaska, Hawaii, California, and via third-party delivery.
When is a bank more than just a bank? When it's there for you after hours because your franchise deal is on the line. When it drives across town to deliver the paperwork you need because you can't leave your business. When it anticipates your business challenges and advances its technology just to meet them. At Northern Bank, they're all about what they can do for you and your business. Want more than just a bank? Come home to Northern Bank. For more of what your business needs, visit nbtc.com. Northern Bank. Member FDIC.
Just like our hometown legends of the Diamond, Herb Chambers has been hitting it out of the park for decades with legendary customer service. With over 35 brands and so many locations, Herb Chambers offers the largest inventory of cars, trucks, and SUVs in New England. You can always count on getting the lowest prices and best value. And at Herb Chambers, you always get more for your trade. Come see for yourself and experience our legendary customer service today. Herb Chambers. We don't sell cars, we help people buy them.
Learn to lead with impact at Babson College, ranked the #1 graduate school in entrepreneurship for 31 years by U.S. News & World Report. Join our virtual open house October 9th and receive an application fee waiver up to $100. Register at babson.edu/gradopenhouse.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Well, 3 strikeouts in the first inning for Pivetta. Retired the side, brought to you by AZIC Exteriors, featuring new AZIC Bevel and Shake siding engineered to deliver classic beauty, but without all the maintenance. Visit AZICExteriors.com. First pitch is a ball from Bradley to Jarren Duran, leading a great season this weekend. He's got a 6-game hit streak, and he swings and misses at a hard breaking ball down and in. 21 homers for Jarren, 75 RBIs, but leading the league in doubles with 48 and in triples with 14. He's in some high company. Chopper and a soft hop to the mound, grabbed by Bradley, flips high to first, but gets him for the out. And the leadoff man is gone here in the first inning. Duran leading in doubles, Taxi tied for triples with 14. The only players to ever finish a season in the major leagues leading in both doubles and triples are Stan Musial, 1943 and 48, and Ty Cobb in 1917.
Is that any good?
High company.
No kidding.
Amazing. Strike one to Story at 253 with 2 homers, 10 knocked in.
I was sort of hoping you could, you were going to say Ken Griffey, so it'd be everybody from Denora.
Here's the pitch and a ground ball. Nub third base side. If it stays fair, he's got a hit, but it kicks foul about halfway to third. And the third baseman picks it up and makes sure it stays foul. It's Caminero.
By the way, those huge numbers. 1946, Musial 50 doubles, 20 triples. In 48, 46 doubles, 18 triples. He did that 4 times, led the league in doubles and triples.
He could really fly. Played outfield and first base. Began as a pitcher in the minor leagues till he hurt his arm.
I think he fell out of a tree, and it's a good thing he did. One of the great hitters ever.
It's an incredible number. Duran is also among the league leaders in WAR, 5th overall in all of baseball, that is. So Trevor has really picked things up since coming back after the injury to his shoulder. Up and in under the chin for a ball.
I heard in an interview with Kevin Costner, kind of recounting his narration of the events before the '99 All-Star game here. And he said talking about and seeing Stan Musial moved him more than any other player.
Swing and a miss. He got him down and in, strike 3. Well, you know, Musial's numbers have looked even better in recent years, some of the underlying statistics, and he certainly ranks among the all-time greats. And from everything we've heard, one of the all-time wonderful guys in the game as well. Denora, Pennsylvania. Stosh Musial played the harmonica so well. Big swing and a miss by Tristan Corey. And he does not make contact. Strike 1. He's at 240 with 12 homers.
3,026 games, 3,630 hits with 475 home runs.
Half the hits at home, half the hits on the road. What are the chances of that? And a Cardinal his entire career. 0-1 to the left-hand batting first baseman. He drives a foul, third base side out of play. His catch made by a fan there in the Coca-Cola seats. So Casas behind 0-2. Alex said had some defensive and offensive struggles, but no struggle in terms of hustling and playing hard, low and inside. That's a credit to the manager and the coaching staff and the character of the players.
By the way, I agree with them wholeheartedly. That's something managers will say. They just didn't hit enough, but they They pushed.
Did all they could. The 1-2 pitch is low. Bounced that in front of the plate. Taj Bradley. Hurt much of the year. He's 4-1, 3-1 in his career against the Red Sox. Beat them back in May. Well, we all know the issues. More starting pitching, need for right-hand bat, but especially better defense and fewer strikeouts. The 2-2 pitch is in there, strike three. Boy, he's got a big strike zone. Brian Walsh got him. So we've had 5 strikeouts in the first inning. Welcome to baseball 2024. We go to the second in the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
With the enhanced engine performance and fuel economy of newly reformulated Tri-Clean gas from Citgo, you're good to go. But good to go where? Exotic bird shopping? To your Tuesday night bowling league?
Woo! That's a turkeys.
Good to go try your luck at bingo.
G32.
Good to go to a lumberjack competition.
I'm gonna move my car.
New top-tier Tri-Clean gas from Citgo. The most advanced fuel we've ever made. Now you're good to go.
Hey, baseball fans. We know this is your favorite season of the year. And now, you can keep that walk-off home run feeling alive with a fresh coat of paint. Ask Sherwin-Williams how you can make every day feel like game day with over 1,500 colors and a top-tier coaching staff to bring the energy of your team spirit home. Shop online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams paint store today.
Allow us to introduce you to the Ford truck built for New Englanders like you. The New England Edition F-150. Made with luxurious style, top-notch technology, and built Ford tough capability. Now you can get America's best-selling truck for 47 years for a great deal. To lease the New England Edition F-150 today, stop into your local New England Ford dealer or visit buyfordnow.com. Claim based on 1977 to 2023 CY industry reported total sales.
Learn to lead with impact at Babson College, ranked the #1 graduate school in entrepreneurship for 31 years by U.S. News and World Report. Join our virtual open house October 9th and receive an application fee waiver up to $100. Register at babson.edu/gradopenhouse.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Coast Guard second inning, and we want to welcome the Red Sox minor league offensive player of the year, Kristen Campbell, joining us here as we go to the second inning. And a call strike to Johnny DeLuca, the center fielder. Kristen hit everywhere he went. Greenville, Portland, and Worcester all in one season. A, AA, AAA. The pitch is swung and hit in the air to center field, but back goes Raffaella very confidently. It makes the catch in front of the track. One down. Kristen, great to see you.
Yes, sir. Nice to see you guys, too. Thank you guys for having me.
Oh, sure.
And your first time ever at Fenway Park, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. First time.
Ready to make it home for many years?
Yes, that's the plan. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Georgia Tech product. And you went 2 years to school there before getting drafted?
Yes, sir. Yep, I did. Freshman and sophomore year.
1 year a red shirt. Is it your second year you blossomed?
Yes, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, my second year I blossomed.
First pitch to the left-hand batting. Low rather, is high for ball one.
We started hearing these stories like a couple months through the season of this guy that we had really not known a lot about, just lighting it up at all levels.
There's a swinging strike.
And kind of an unconventional swing, but they all said the same thing. The dude finds the barrel and he launches balls. How did it feel to put it all together this year?
I felt really good. You know, it was a work in progress from this get-go after I got drafted.
He's already a pro, Joe, waiting for pitches. He's got it. I also need his suit, Taylor. He's looking the part.
I'm trying to. I'm definitely trying to. But yeah, I just from the get-go, from spring training, everything, once I got drafted, I knew what I needed to work on, and putting it together this year was definitely fun for sure.
Here's a 1-2 pitch, and it's up and away. You're a native of what part of Tennessee?
Chattanooga.
And did you play high school there?
No. I played high school in Georgia.
Oh, you moved by then to Kennesaw?
Yes, sir.
Which is right outside Atlanta, where Georgia Tech's located. 2-2 is swung on grounded foul. You know, Red Sox have had some great players out of Georgia Tech, Jason Veritek, and of course Nomar Garcia-Parra.
Yes. Both on the wall there at Georgia Tech, yes. I hear a lot about them. Very popular, great baseball players, great human beings and everything. So really happy to be part of the organization that we're in.
Yeah, they're very special people. 2-2 is inside. Who came with you? Your mom?
Yes, mom, dad, brother, sister, and girlfriend.
Cool.
Yes.
Proud night for them. Was there something that clicked for you this year? I mean, how did it all come together the way that it did?
First, the 3-2 pitch coming. And low swings, and it's a hard shot to deep second base, grabbed on the outfield grass by Grissom, fires to first for the out.
You hear him cheering on Von Grissom for a good play. This is a good teammate right here.
He's also a Georgia guy.
Yeah. He played for the Rays for a minute. Yeah. But yeah, everything that happened this year, I mean, it just kind of just clicked in the right moment, like you said. And with the longevity of the season, really, like the more and more you play, the more and more you see it, it's just how it happens sometimes.
Richie Palacios takes a strike. Now, some say you have an unusual swing. You say it's more of the toe tap. The swing is pretty normal, huh?
Yeah, I would say my swing is pretty normal. I mean, the toe tap can get a little aggressive sometimes, but the swing itself is, I think, pretty good.
I mean, all these videos all year long, every level you went to, like just launching to all parts of every ballpark you were in.
That's the goal. That was what I was trying to do. So I'm happy it just played out that way. That was the goal.
Take it low, and it's 2-1.
Yes, that was the goal from the get-go. So that was really the plan, just to hit the ball in the air as hard as possible. And
you joined this Portland team that's loaded with all these prospects. Everybody's calling the Big Three, and Joe, after like 2 minutes of him being there, it was all of a sudden the Big Four.
Big Four all the way, fouled out of play.
What was it like being around those guys?
It was really exciting and cool and everything. They're really good teammates. They're really good people on and off the field. They're really talented. KT, Marcelo, and Roman. They're all super talented. And playing with them was...
There's a hard ground ball left side, grabbed by Sogard, has it, whirls, throws on 2 hops. The first, good stretch by Casas, and they get him for the out that retires the side. Can you stick around another few minutes?
Yes,
okay.
Sir.
No score after 1.5 on the Shaw Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Picture yourself on the island of St. Croix, where every moment is infused with a vibe like no other. Welcome to St. Croix, where the rhythm of the island captivates your soul. Whether sampling local cuisines at a waterfront restaurant, snorkeling along colorful coral reefs, or strolling through lush tropical gardens, you'll feel the magic of this vibrant island. So why wait? Plan your escape today at visitusvi.com and discover why we say St. Croix, a vibe like no other.
Is your morning routine kind of like being in a video game?
Here we go!
You wake up, try to get a workout in, shower, shave, where's my makeup? I'm negotiating the Tobin Bridge and Southeast Expressway every day. Yeah. If you can't find the time, you may be able to find some money when you enter your name at findmassmoney.gov. That could be you with unclaimed money from a forgotten savings account, uncashed payroll check, refund from a utility bill. It may be another thing to do, but it only takes 30 seconds to search your name at findmassmoney.gov.
Patriot Place in Foxborough has it all for fall. From their amazing restaurants to exhilarating live entertainment and nightlife. Shop favorites like Restoration Hardware, Ulta Beauty, Express, Victoria's Secret, and the new Hobby Lobby. And you've never experienced adventure like Red Door Escape Room, now open. Celebrate fall in New England at Patriot Place. And don't forget to download the Patriot Place app for event listings, special offers, and earn rewards every time you visit. Patriot Place has something for everyone close to home. Shop, dine, enjoy.
It's here. The prime rib dinner is back at the Nines. 16 ounces of slow roasted USDA choice prime rib served with choice of 2 sides. Available every Friday and Saturday after 4 p.m. and all day Sunday. You gotta love the Nines.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Bottom of the second, no score. Here's Connor Wong getting cleanup. 282 with 13 homers. He takes a strike. Kristen Campbell moved over to TV, so he's in demand.
I'll tell you what, Joe. I mean, I've seen the videos and I've seen the numbers and watched the power.
And there's a swing and a miss.
That dude has the it factor. I mean, that is one of those guys that just comes into a room and takes it over.
Yeah, he looks you right in the eyes, got the great presence about him.
And yet humble.
Very much so. Obviously a bright young man out of Georgia Tech, taking low and away. He's listed at 6'3", 210. He's slim, long and lean.
It's good.
Yeah, this year, 3 stops, 115 games, 32 doubles, 3 triples, 20 homers, 77 RBIs at .330, fouled out of play. So his numbers are amazing. I mean, when you see minor league numbers like that, and 24 steals and 8 caught stealing, when you see numbers like that, especially at Double-A in the Eastern League, that's remarkable. Swinging strike 3, down goes Connor Wong. 3 straight strikeouts for the Red Sox hitters.
It's really that weird combination, that rare combo, Joe, because he's got, he's obviously confident and he can hold a room and look you in the eye, but most people who have seasons like he just did and are breaking out in the sport don't carry themselves with that level of a head.
362 at Portland Eastern League. That's unheard of. The pitch inside, and it hits Yoshida on the hand or the arm. So Yoshida hit with the first pitch, thrown his way by Taj Bradley, and the Red Sox have their first base runner. I mean, the numbers are off the charts, so is the personality, I think.
Well, then he went to AAA and was the best hitter in that league, too.
Yeah, at Worcester. Let's see, he was in 19 games and had 4 homers. 286 there. Greenville, low A, hit 306. Ball one missing. To Grissom.
I can't tell you how many scouts I've talked to this year, including many of our mutual friends who say that dude is a star and he's untouchable.
We've heard similar reports. Grissom takes low and away. He played 1 year at Georgia Tech, as he said, 1 year red-shirted. How could they redshirt a kid with that talent?
Who knows? Seniority, maybe? Maybe he's a little injured.
Played in the Northwoods League in the summer at Duluth. 2-0 pitch is up and in. He's from Chattanooga at the high school in Kennesaw, Georgia, right outside Atlanta.
I mean, to be the player of the year in all of the minor leagues.
Especially with the big 3, as I mentioned, which became the big 4 at Portland and Worcester. There's a strike away.
I just told him when he left our booth to make sure his parents, just proactively maybe get some plane tickets to Arlington, Texas in late March.
Day, yeah.
I don't think it's impossible at all.
Right. And he can play several positions. The runner bluffs, the pitch is fouled out of play, making the count full.
In fact, his fate is somewhat tied to the guy who's hitting right now. I mean, Vaughn Grissom will have a chance at that job. But this dude just set the world on fire.
Very, very impressed. Tristan Casas impressed us that way when he came up after he was drafted #1 with his the foul out of play, being so confident.
Yeah, Meyer's that way. You hear about him being a real cool bilingual leader of everybody. The same thing is said of Roman Anthony. He acts much older than 20.
It's certainly great to have young prospects like that. Future is bright. Grissom, the 6th batter in the lineup. 3-2. Yoshida bluffs, and there's a foul to the right out of play. Our league leaders who's circling the drain, presented by Drains by James, Eastern Mass's leader in residential, commercial drain cleaning and pipelining at drainsbyjames.com. They give a poop about your pipes. Bobby Witt should win the batting title, 332. Vlad Guerrero and Judge tied for second at 325. Hard ground ball, left side, diving stab by the shortstop, and the throw by Caballero is in time. Oh, what a play. Wow, he made an accurate throw after sprawling to his right to grab that with a backhand. Didn't think he had a chance to get him. Yoshida taking second on the outstanding play by Jose Caballero.
Wow.
One of the better shortstop plays we've seen this season. 6-3 on the out. 2 down for William Abreu. 7th batter brought to you by Jeffrey Glassman Injury Lawyers. If you've been injured, 617-777-7777. Get Glassman to score for you. And the pitch home is grounded hard to second. First ball swinging. Lau flips to first, and the Red Sox are gone. After 2, no score in the Shaws in Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Sizzling savings are on today at Shaw's in Star Market. Hi, it's Joe. Today through Thursday, pick up value-packed beef petite sirloin steak, custom cut at the Butcher Block. Or get 99% lean Shady Brook Farms ground turkey breast, both just $3.97 a pound when you use the digital coupon Limit 2. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals and earn points on every purchase. Short on time, order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Sirloin steak and ground turkey breast now on sale. Shaw's in Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
It's so much fun when I'm driving with you. Everywhere we go, everything that we do, yeah, it's fun when I'm driving with you.
Drive away in the all-wheel drive 2025 Subaru Outback. Buy with 1.9% financing or lease for just $305 per month during the Subaru of New England all-wheel drive away. Details at SubaruofNewEngland.com.
You hear that? That's the sound of your tailgate burgers on the grill. But win $10,000 in the 5-Hour Energy Tailgate Champ Sweepstakes, and instead of burgers grilling, it could be thick, juicy steaks. Listen. Completely different sound. Completely different. Kinda. Enter the 5-Hour Energy Tailgate Champ Sweepstakes for your chance to win $10,000. No purchase necessary. Go to 5HEWin.com for rules and enter today. Ends October 31st, 2024.
It's here. The prime rib dinner is back at the Nines. 16 ounces of slow roasted USDA choice prime rib served with choice of 2 sides. Available every Friday and Saturday after 4 p.m. and all day Sunday. You gotta love the Nines.
Want to listen to WEEI on the go? Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
We go to the 3rd inning. 2 going by very quickly. No score. For the play-by-play, here is Will Fleming.
I feel like all of this weekend is going to go by way too fast as Jose Caballero takes strike 1 from Pivetta. Fastball in the inside corner. You were surrounded by camera crews driving in to the ballpark today.
Yeah, the Netflix people wrote in with me. They saw what my horrible commute is like on the Southeast Distress Way.
You say the thing you will miss the least.
That's right.
Oh, one is swung on and missed, a fastball, and it's 0-2. Did it start to hit you today, as
Yes.
this weekend begins?
I think as I came in here, feeling nostalgia, it's going to be a very emotional weekend.
You're not alone in that. 0-2 to Caballero. And that's strike 3 called on the corner. Brian Walsh has a massive strike zone tonight. 4 strikeouts for Pivetta. Then here comes Logan Driscoll. It hits me on this night, Joe, that, it's pitch black dark in the 1st inning. As the calendar gets closer and closer to October. And, of course, this is the final night game this year. As left-handed hitting Driscoll stands in. Pivetta throws. And a chopper right back to net. He started in, then held. Flips underhand most of the way, very quickly 2 down. These teams are sort of swinging it like a couple clubs that don't have much to play for. But does it occur to you that so many of your best memories have been this time of year when it's dark to begin games?
Indeed, especially the postseasons, of course, which we've had so many.
Here is Yandy Diaz, sweeper outside. Do you remember your first Red Sox playoff game?
Well, it was 1986 against the Angels.
The Hendu series. 1-0 to Yandy, the pitch. Chopper at his feet. 1-1, 2 down, top 3. Sox and Rays are scoreless.
Angels won that, of course, but we remember most Game 5. But Hendu with the home run to put the Red Sox ahead after they seemingly were eliminated. They had the dogs out and the horses around the perimeter of Angels Stadium, and Hendu with the home run. Then the Angels tie, go to extra innings, and the Red Sox win and a Hendu sac fly.
I've heard so many stories about Hendu and Don Baylor really anchoring those clubs. 1-1 with 2 down. Pivetta is at the letters. He throws. And a swing and a miss fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hendo was a lot like David Ortiz in that he hit in the clutch. And not as good a hitter as David, but I think he excelled in those situations because of his personality in large part. Very loose, happy-go-lucky, very friendly, but a good competitor. We lost him far too young.
1-2 infield backed up. Pivetta standing tall. He sets at the letters. Here's his 1-2. Curveball foul on the first base side. I really do think if that awful 9th inning in Game 6 of the World Series never transpired, Dave Henderson would be lionized as one of the all-time greats in the postseason.
You've had a statue here because he hit the home run in the 10th inning to put the Red Sox ahead in Game 6.
1-2. Swinging a shot down the left field line. I believe Rich Gedman got hit by a pitch right ahead of that home run.
Yeah, with Red Sox had a runner on. And then Gary Lucas came out of the bullpen, hadn't hit a batter all year, hit Rich Gedman, who was 4 for 4 in that game, which is a big reason they took Mike Witt out of the game, the starting pitcher, because Geddy owned him. He got hit with a pitch.
1-2 to Diaz. Strike 3 called on the inside corner. And Diaz upset again. Pivetta has struck out 5. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. More with Joe after this in the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Johnson Paint is now a Rings End brand. We'll use our expertise to turn your inspiration into reality with Benjamin Moore's large selection of brilliant and durable paints and stains. We offer expert advice for both contractors and homeowners, like complimentary in-store color and design consultations. Johnson Paint is proud to be New England's largest Benjamin Moore retailer, with 31 convenient locations as well as online shopping. No matter how big or small your project, we'll make sure you have everything you need to do it right. With Benjamin Moore at Johnson Paint, your inspiration, our expertise.
Now through Thursday at Shaw's and Star Market, pick up value pack beef petite sirloin steak, custom cut at the butcher block, or get 99% lean Shady Brook Farms round turkey breast, both just $3.97 a pound when you use the digital coupon Limit 2. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Dan Andelman here. You probably know me as the Phantom Gourmet guy, so you know I love food. But to be honest, after years of sampling every dish under the sun, it was starting to take a toll on my health. Now listen, I'm not going to completely give up all my favorite foods, and that's where Awaken 180 comes in. 3 weeks in, and I'm already down 18 pounds, and I'm still hitting up plenty of great restaurants. The difference is that I'm making smarter choices, tweaking some recipes, and I'm saving up for my grand finale, because once I hit my goal of losing 50 pounds by my 50th birthday, it's a whole new ball game. All foods are back on the menu, baby. Awaken 180 isn't a diet, it's a lifestyle change. They've helped me understand my body and my metabolism, and if I can do it in my line of work, anybody can do it. So if you're ready to transform your relationship with food, do what I did and call the solution for weight loss, Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Awaken180weightloss.com.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Nick Sogard to lead it off for the Red Sox in the bottom of the 3rd. No score. Sox and Rays were flying along. Taj Bradley throws, and Sogard has been very good lately. Fouls the first pitch fastball back over the screen and out of play. 4 strike 1. 3 to go at Fenway. Almost a full capacity crowd tonight. And one of the loveliest evenings of the whole season. The 0-1 high to Sogard, and it's 1-1. We had a great time chatting with Christian Campbell. He and the other minor league award winners honored before the game today. 1-1 pitch. He is inside with a cutter. Campbell was the offensive player of the year, the starting pitcher of the year. Kind of a breakout season for him too. Hunter Dobbins, right-hander. 2-1 to Sogard. The pitch is up and away. 3-1. Franklin Arias was named the base runner of the year, but I heard rave reviews about his full game.
Yeah, we've heard that he's an untouchable.
Here's the 3-1. Sogard takes ball 4. So there is the Red Sox second base runner. None with a hit yet. Sogard aboard for Cedon Rafaela, who was here last year in that same role, winning major awards in the minor leagues.
Great to see John Risch, who did many games with us in the last decade. John Still the voice of Boston College hockey on radio. Very busy in the computer world, very successful.
Here's Cedon. He takes a little low. Ball one. Some Boston College freshmen are here tonight.
Yes, my granddaughter Jane and 4 of her friends.
I asked him, is BC what you hoped it would be when you decided to go? They all said, much better. We won't tell mom and dad. The 1-0 pitch is fouled back to the screen. No, it doesn't exactly surprise me that Jane has made fast friends.
Yeah, she's really adjusting well to college life. Of course, they like to come here to see not only me in the game, but the ice cream machine.
Hey.
Why don't we have this at BC?
Best form of bribery. The 1-1 to Cedon is called a strike. This is the biggest strike zone of the year. And, I mean, on the one hand, it's game number 160. These teams are out of it. But, I mean, it's getting a little out of hand. Brian Walsh is giving pitches 3-4 inches off the plate.
I guess he's in favor of quick games.
I mean, normally we are too. 1-2, Sogard leading at first. Duran on deck. No score in the third. The pitch. Swing and a foul. It'll be a big part of Cedon's offseason to try to figure out how to make more contact. I mean, in a lot of ways, he's been a breakout star. 15 homers, 75 driven in. 245 hitter.
I mean, he leads all rookies in RBIs. And when you hit 9th most of the year, that's really an accomplishment.
1-2, the pitch. Fouled off the mid of the catcher. He said something the other day after he drove in 2 runs grounding out with a runner at third that I love to hear. And it was a little bit of Xander in him when he said, in those spots, getting the run in is all that matters. I mean, at times, that sort of an approach maybe in other spots could be really helpful to him. 1-2, pitch is strike 3 call. That was high, but with the zone tonight, you got to be ready to swing. There's one away. Third inning is fueled by Citgo. Top-tier Tri-Clean gasoline. Traveling near or far, when you start with Citgo, you're good to go.
As the late Doug Harvey used to say, the Hall of Fame umpire, a day game after night game, better swing the bat today, boys. Got a plane to catch.
A lot of these guys have planes all over the world to catch. On Sunday evening, Duran now with Sogard still at first, and Jaron takes a cutter in for ball 1.
Sometimes you think 2 teams that are going home play quick games, but I remember a 14-inning game the last day of the '93 season against Milwaukee. 14 innings. It was so long Bob Uecker had to leave to catch a plane to Hollywood to record a show of Mr. Belvedere.
1-0 is high to Jaron, 2-0. Not to go see Johnny, huh?
Well, he probably saw Johnny on the same trip because I think he made over 100 appearances on Johnny Carson. You could be going to postseason.
They are so good and just steady. 2-0 is outside. I think Pat Murphy's going to win the Manager of the Year.
He should. Mike Schultz also done a great job with San Diego. But no one expected this in the Brewers after they lose Corbin Burns and then they lose Woodruff with the injury.
3 balls, no strikes. Pitch. Jaron takes a strike on the outside corner. I'm pulling for Jaron to get to 50 doubles this year.
That would be quite an accomplishment.
And I want him to get 1 more triple just to get a little wiggle room from Witt in that category. 3-1, hitters count. Sogard leading at first. Here's the pitch, and it's a line drive into left field. Jaron might think about it here. The left fielder racing to his left. He's going to try and then stop at the last minute. Big turnaround first. He is thinking hard about it. Sogard over to third. It's a base hit for Duran, and the Red Sox have him at the corners. Now, he's now 10 for his last 28 with 3 doubles and a triple. Hot to finish.
Well, some speculation it might be worn down with all the games he's played, but he's had a resurgence.
I don't think he needs to play 160 next year. Alex said it's a tone setter for the young players, but there's got to be a little bit more of a balance, I think. Here is Story. Chance with runners at the corners and 1 down. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Tigers can clinch a playoff berth with a win or a twin loss. Same story for Kansas City Royals. Both those teams underway and both scoreless.
Who would have predicted? Detroit and Kansas City would be 2 of the 3 wild cards.
Well, and Minnesota has just utterly collapsed. 0-1, the pitch is a little bit high. Cut fastball, and it's 1-1. White Sox have staved off history a few nights in a row. They just swept the LA Angels, so they're stuck on 120 losses. One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Really good splitter there from Bradley. And it's 1-2. Sogard at third. Duran at first with one down in this third. Arbella Insurance Foundation dedicated to striking out cancer by supporting the Jimmy Fund. Every strikeout, Arbella donates $50 to the Jimmy Fund. Tigers want to handle that right now so they can save Tarek Skubal for game 1 of their series, which is likely to be against the Baltimore Orioles. Royals queued up to play the Astros. 1-2, a line drive on a hop to third. Diaz has it to second for 1. Relay to first in time. And a double play that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. We go to the 4th, scoreless. On the Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
The Nissan Rogue with available Google built-in helps you make the most of your drive. Take care of the small stuff, like,
hey Google, cool down my car.
And,
hey Google, turn on the dog feeder.
Or change up your adventure.
Hey Google, navigate me to the nearest music venue.
Handle your drive like a pro.
Experience the ultimate connection in the new 2024 Nissan Rogue. Now get a low $299 per month lease for 36 months on Rogue. Visit your local Nissan store and nissanusa.com today. Not equipped on all vehicles. Requires compatible device. Sequences shortened and simulated. Activation of Nissan Connect services package required. Only use features when safe and legal to do so. Data rates may apply. Subject to third-party service availability. Google, Google Play, and Google Maps are trademarks of Google LLC. Well-qualified lessees. 2024 Rogue S all-wheel drive. $47.39 initial payment excludes tax, title, license, and $695 acquisition fee. Disposition fee due at lease end. Take from new dealer stock. Call 1-888-858-8319 for offer details. Ends 9/30/24.
Playing it safe at home means having health insurance. And if you need coverage right now, the Massachusetts Health Connector has a lineup loaded with power. The Connector Care program is available to more people than ever and includes low premiums and no deductibles, keeping you covered and saving you money for everything from an urgent ER trip to managing chronic diseases like diabetes and hypertension through no-cost prescriptions. Everyone in Massachusetts is required to have health insurance. If you need it, go to mahealthconnector.org today and find the right plan for you and your family. That's mahealthconnector.org.
This is Jeffrey Glassman. For 4 generations, my family has called New England home. When you're hurt in a car crash, we fight big insurance companies to make sure you get the money you deserve. Hurt? You gotta get Glassman. Call 617-777-7777.
Red Sox Review after the game on 93.7 WEEI.
Nick Pivetta to the mound for the top of the 4th. Red Sox and the Rays are scoreless. Each team with 1 hit. Sox had a great chance. First and third did not score. And here's Pivetta, who struck out 5 through 3 innings. His pitch to Lau, the Red Sox killer, is fouled off on the third base side. And that is strike 1. Pivetta now 171 strikeouts in 142 innings. He is going to be a valuable commodity on the free agent market. Came over for Heath Hembry and Brandon Workman. One of Chaim Bloom's greatest moves. The 0-1 is a strike on the outside corner. Chaim, it's being reported, is taking a much more elevated role in the St. Louis Cardinals organization. No exact title yet given, but many are reporting he's going to be empowered to totally restructure and rebuild their farm system.
They've been very disappointing the last few years.
0-2. Pivetta throws. Lau takes a curveball outside, and it's 1-2. And now, between us, we've got a newly married man.
Oh, yeah, our Joe Weil last weekend.
He finally did it. He's been talking about getting married for like 7 years. So the ceremony finally took place, and he's flying high. He's getting used to the wedding ring. The 1-2 is fouled off. I don't know if you know this, Mr. Weil, but Joe Castig, one time, how long was the ring in the glove? How long did you lose your wedding ring?
My wedding ring was about 2 months. Yeah, I was playing catch with my nephew in Winter Haven. I lost this ring, crawled all over floors and restaurants and stores.
Lau hops 1 to second. Grissom down to a knee, throws to first in time, 1 away.
I went to put on my fielder's glove about 2 months later, and there was the ring right there in the fourth finger of the glove. Amazing.
Perfect. Fourth inning brought to you by Cars for Kids. Donate your car and help a child today.
So don't take yours off.
Yeah, just leave it on. Well, he's getting used to the feeling of it, spinning it around. I hardly ever take mine off. Was Jan furious with you for losing it?
Well, she was up north, so I didn't make a big deal out of it.
Perfect. Here's a fastball. Swung on and missed. And it's a 0-1 to Junior Caminero. What they don't know can't hurt for a while, right?
They had this ring out for almost 53 years.
Amazing. 0-1. Outside. When's your anniversary?
November 27th.
12 days after mine. We're celebrating 10 years in about 6 weeks.
A decade. With you?
Exactly. Here's the 1-1. High drive in a deep right field, but Abreu has it lined up over to his left. He'll get there to make the play, and they're 2 down. We're scoreless in this top of the fourth. It is the case. We're going to talk a lot about Jan this weekend because in many ways this is a celebration for her as much as it is for you.
Oh, yes.
Because not only did she carry the weight back home and do all the things that she did, but just none of this possible without her.
Kept the kids in line in the house and
everybody
so many
but
other things.
Yeah, everybody but Duke stayed in line. 2 down, bases empty. Here's a Ronda. Pitch. Low. Now, we might be a year from now having a different conversation. Maybe Jan will be really encouraging you to take a full schedule back on.
She said I can go to every spring training game. Because it's only 3 miles away from our Florida house.
Let me go play pickleball. 1-0 is a curveball low for ball 2. 2 down, top 4, no score, Sox and Rays. But congrats to Joe Wiley. He's done such a great job for us these last few years. Pre-post and Sox talk, Red Sox review. Bright future for him. 2-0 to Aranda. Pitch is a little bit high and outside.
Joe and Margaret, huh?
Yeah. Apparently some ongoing discussions, negotiations over the last name on the wedding certificate. Wild's a beautiful name. 3-0 pitch is a strike on the outside corner. But he showed me pictures. They had a great time. And if the pictures are any judge, Joe Wild can cut a rug. Dancing machine. 3-1, 2 down to Aranda. Ground ball to second. Grissom's been busy to his righty, backhands, throws to first. Hitting over the Red Sox. And the Rays rolling right along to the bottom of the fourth. We go scoreless at Fenway on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI, Red Sox Network.
If you or someone you know suffered any injuries involving a deployed airbag, you could be entitled to compensation. Morgan & Morgan has already recovered millions. Get America's largest injury law firm fighting for you.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Herb Chambers is throwing heat this season with an exceptional lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Offering 35 brands and thousands of vehicles, Herb Chambers offers you the most choices when looking for your next vehicle. Game on.
What's that sound? That's the sound of Downy Unstoppable scent beads going into your washing machine and giving your clothes freshness that lasts all day long. There it is again. It's like music to your ears, or more like music to your nose. That freshness is irresistible. Let's get a Downy Unstoppables bottle shake. And now a sniff solo. Nice. With Downy Unstoppables, you just toss, wash, wow, for all-day freshness.
What's up, sandwich heads? Today on Steve-O's Sandwich Reviews, we've got the tips and tricks to the best sandwich order. And it all starts with this little guy right here. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Partial to pastrami, craving a Cubano. Yeah, sounds delicious, but boom! Add the crisp, refreshing taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar and cue the fireworks. Lunch, dinner, or late night, it'll be a sandwich worth celebrating. Trust me, your boy's eaten a lot of sandwiches in his day, and the one thing I can say with absolute fact... every bite is better with Pepsi.
It's here. The prime rib dinner is back at the Nines. 16 ounces of slow roasted USDA choice prime rib served with choice of 2 sides. Available every Friday and Saturday after 4 p.m. and all day Sunday. You gotta love the Nines.
Red Sox Review after the game on 93.7 WEEI. Tristan
Casas leading it off in the bottom of the fourth. Red Sox and the Rays Not much offense so far. Taj Bradley throws, and Casas takes a splitter low for ball one. Tristan called out on strikes his first time. Rays have fanned 5 times, Red Sox 4, so 9 punch-outs through 3.5 innings. 1-0. Tristan takes a strike. That one did look like it was on the corner. It's 1-1. He, as ever, rocks in and out of that bottom right corner of the left-handed batter's box. 1-1. Bradley delivers. Swinging a ground ball on the right side, backhanded by Diaz, the first baseman. He throws to the covering pitcher, Bradley. And there's one away. This can happen this time of year. I mean, both pitchers are locating, but wider zone, guys swinging early. Quick outs. 50 pitches now for Bradley. Let's take 10 seconds. Station ID, Shaw's and Star Market, Red Sox Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
Connor Wong, the batter, he bounces one foul outside of third. Off the wall and into left. That'll trundle out all the way into left. Looks like Josh Palacios, the Ray left fielder, is carrying on a dialogue with the people in the front row of the monster seats. He's very deep in left. You don't see that often at all. 0-1 the pitch. Wong pops it up, foul of first. Diaz looks like he might have room, and he does. In front of the Red Sox dugout, 2 away. Great news for the Red Sox. Garrett Whitlock played catch today for the first time. And who knows what his recovery will look like. Alex Cora balked at the idea of defining his role for next season. Seems like a place in the bullpen might be the ticket, all the injuries. Either way, he'll help this club, if healthy. Here's Yoshida with 2 down, and the base is empty. Bradley winds, he throws, and a curveball misses inside. 1-0. Massa hit by a pitch his first time. No score. Bottom 4, 1-0. Fouled off on the third base side. Rivalry report brought to you by River Spring Residences, setting a new standard for memory care in New York City. 833-79-RIVER. riverspringresidence.org/radio. Yankees hosting the Pirates. No score there as Yoshida pops one foul. Play on the third base side, and it is 1-1. Yankees have clinched the AL East. Orioles 3 games up of the Tigers now for the first wild card. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So it could be KC and Baltimore, Houston and Detroit. 1-2. Yoshida swings and misses. He is struck out. A really good splitter. Just like that, we're through 4. 0-0 on the Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI, Red Sox Network.
Calling all college students. Want to save an extra 5% every time you shop for groceries? Shaw's student discount offer is for you. Just sign up to be a Shaw's For You member at shaws.com/foryou and follow the directions for easy verification of your college email address. If you're already a Shaw's For You member, go to your account profile and preferences in the app and click on Discount Programs to start the easy verification process. Then make sure to clip your monthly 5% off coupon and enjoy the extra savings every time you shop at Shaw's.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more reliability and versatility built in, like Kubota BX and L Series compact tractors, rated #1 in durability and owner experience. Z Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Visit your local Kubota dealer for a demo today.
In Massachusetts, visit MB Tractor Equipment in North Reading and West Springfield, or Torcu Tractor in Ayer.
Breaking news, in Dorchester, Paul and Judy purchased whole life insurance policies thanks to their Mass Mutual financial professional.
Wow, what a play, Tom. Can't beat those living benefits.
And in Melrose, Kelly applied for disability income insurance.
Now that's planning for the future.
Insurance, planning, investments. We're here for life's major plays, on or off the field. Mass Mutual, official partner of the Red Sox. Learn more at massmutual.com/Red Sox. Securities and advisory services offered through MML Investor Services, LLC. Member SIPC and a Mass Mutual subsidiary.
It's here. The prime rib dinner is back at the Nines. 16 ounces of slow roasted USDA choice prime rib served with choice of 2 sides. Available every Friday and Saturday after 4 p.m. and all day Sunday. You gotta love the Nines.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Were those the fastest 4 innings of the year?
Yeah, people want you out of here, quick.
I guess so. Wow. Don't rush me. No score, 5th inning already.
It's 8:08.
Had 4 innings in the books. First haven't had any offense. Each club with 1 hit, no runs. And a strike to DeLuca leading off here in the 5th. And the pitch home, swing and a miss at a high fastball. Nick Pivetta's dealing tonight. Red Sox and the Rays beginning final weekend of the year, game number 160. And the pitch. Soft line drive right to third, grabbed shoulder high by Sogard. And DeLuca is retired.
My only experience with this weekend being so dramatic was 2021. Do you have a memory that stands out, like a season coming down to the last weekend to get in?
That was in Washington, yes. 05, the Red Sox got in the last weekend of the season with the Yankees here, and then went to Chicago for the ALDS and got swept. There's a call strike, and they couldn't set up their pitching, so Matt Clement started the opener, and while he had a decent year, it went very quickly. The White Sox went on to win it all. Here's the 0-1, and it's low. And
you know, it's interesting because, in a way, the Tigers are right now the 6th seed in the postseason, and they would visit Houston.
Watch out for Skubal. There's a pitch low and away. I mean, Tigers, who expected this? But remember, Colorado had a run like that at the end of 07 in the National League and won the pennant. And got swept by the Red Sox, low and inside.
I got to look into that because right now they have it. They've got the same record. They must not have the tiebreaker with the Royals in the season series, because I would feel like if the Tigers could be in those other games and play home, they'd have a massive home field advantage.
Ground ball left side, base hit. Going toward the corner, cut off by Durano. It gets by him, right through him. And into second, goes low. We'll see if they score that as single or an error. He was there to stop it, try to backhand it, and it got away.
Single, E7.
So it is a single and an E7. Duran done very well in left, tied for the league lead in assists with 11, and up there defensive run saves 2. So there's the second hit, and then the E7 enables them to get to second base. That's their first runner to second base tonight. 1 on, 1 out for Richie Palacios. Now 0 for his last 16. And he takes the ball.
Although I guess it's pretty much impossible for Detroit to be at home because they would play in Baltimore if they leapfrogged the Royals. But I would rather do that than go to Houston, I'll say that.
Yeah, Houston, very playoff season. The pitch. Check swing foul on the ground left side. So it's a ball and a strike to Richie Palacios. Pivetta deals and leaves it high. He's thrown 67 pitches now. One on, 1 out in the 5th. Code word of the game is no hitter. Enter in your member portal. Grounded foul around the batter's box.
How many have you done?
How many?
No hitters.
No hitters. 4 with the Red Sox. 6. We haven't had the opponent for a long time. We had Rigetti in 83, and we had Chris Bosio in 93. There's a high pop-up. This is playable. Right behind the plate near the fungo circle, and it's caught there by Juan for the second out, 2 down.
Nomo, Lowe, Buchholz, and
Lester.
Was Lester the most emotional of those?
Well, I think so, because of all he'd been through with the cancer treatments and all. That was very emotional. Of course, Nomo was the first since 1965.
Could you tell early?
Well, Nomo was pretty unhittable. He was either very good or very bad, but usually very unhittable, swing and a miss. Like Caballero, who struck out looking his first time up. Buchholz had great stuff. It was only his second major league start. It was against the Orioles. And the 0-1 is swung out and missed. Jim Palmer was in the next booth at about the 8th inning. I leaned over and said, "Hey, Jim, who does it remind you of?" He said, "It reminds me of me."
By the way, they gave Duran an error on that play in the left.
Single in an E7. 0-2 to Caballero, the league leader in steals, and he fouls one of the backstop.
I think that's probably the stuff you'll miss the most, right? Those kind of offhand conversations.
Yeah, that's just being around baseball people every day. Now, Lester's no-hitter.
It's amazing Pedro didn't throw one here.
You know, every time he took the mound, you felt he had no-hit stuff. Same with Roger Clemens. Outside, Roger had 2 near misses. One broken up by Odeby McDowell. What did Chris Berman call him? Odeby Young McDowell. And the other by Dave Clark.
Wow.
We did have Matt Young no-hitter, but that was stricken from the books. It was a loss because it was only 8 innings, low and away.
Which I think was a good change, don't you? Overall, I mean.
I think so. They dropped the 5-inning no-hitters because we had the Vern Handsack the last day of 06, 5 innings, and it rained. But that didn't count. But Harvey Haddock should have counted. Here's the 2-2, and he fouls it to the backstop.
All those funny names make me think of X, and what's a Rance Mullenix?
Who haunted him opening day of '83, my first game with the Red Sox. He hit a big 3-run homer. What's a Rance Mullenix?
But on the flip side, Pedro was perfect through 9 innings.
Yeah, he won the game on a 10th inning run. There's a high fly ball to left field, shallow. Duran coming in, Story out. Duran takes charge and makes the catch. The error harmless. After 4.5, 0-0, the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Nothing brings the fans to their feet as when the cleanup hitter comes to the plate. And in Eastern Mass, homeowners react the same way when they see Drains by James pull up to take care of drain or sewer problems, as well as provide money-saving pipe lining solutions. Drains by James covers all the bases when it comes to giving homeowners dependable drain, sewer, and pipe service. Learn more at drainsbyjames.com. At Drains by James, they give a poop about your pipes.
The odds of a foul ball knocking over your perfectly balanced tray of nachos? Astronomical.
Dude, watch the nachos.
We don't know what's going to happen on a trip to the ballpark, but we do know the chances of falling victim to online crime are 1 in 4. You and your family need Aura with scam protection, fraud monitoring, and parental control features. Protect everything your family does online with Aura. Go to aura.com/baseball to start your free trial today. The 1 in 4 statistics is based on research conducted by Javelin Strategy and Research. No one can prevent all identity theft or monitor all transactions effectively.
Sizzling savings are on today at Shaw's and Star Market. Hey, it's Lou. Now through Thursday, pick up value pack beef petite sirloin steak, custom cut at the butcher's block, or you can get 99% lean Shady Brook Farms ground turkey breast, both just $3.97 a pound. When you use the digital coupon, you're limited to 2. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals. You earn points on every purchase. If you're short on time, order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Sirloin steak and ground turkey breast now on sale. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
If you're shopping for a new car, the choice is simple. Herb Chambers. We offer legendary customer service, the largest inventory in New England, the lowest prices, and the best value. Find out for yourself today at any one of our convenient Herb Chambers locations.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Home half of the 5th inning, no score. Here's Vaughn Grissom. And he swings, loops on the right field. Could be trouble, dropping fast. It hits on the track, a fair ball. And Lowe, the first baseman, the right fielder, grabs it and fires it into Lau, the second baseman, holding Grissom to a single.
I wish Lou were on play-by-play for that. That drives him crazy.
Lau and Lowe?
Lau and Lowe.
They're spelled the same.
By the way, he did an awesome job, I thought, this year on play-by-play.
He really did. You know, we worked with him a few years ago. He didn't feel that comfortable, and he came back this year very, very good and showed, made great strides, and it adds to his versatility. Abreu grounded out 4-3 his first time up. And the pitch to Willier is up and away, ball 1. Now through Thursday at Shaw's and Star Market, pick up value-packed beef petite sirloin steak, custom cut at the butcher block at 99% Shady Lean Brook Farms ground turkey breast, both $3.97 a pound with a digital coupon limit 2. Shaw's and Star Market, official supermarket of the Red Sox. There's a drive deep toward the wall in left field, and reaching up to make the catch there is the left fielder, Palacios, for the out. Looked like it had a chance to catch some green, but a little bit short.
Summertime it would, and I love that swing from him. I think he needs that tool, Joe, to go the other way.
Yep. So they would help him in this park. He's been a marvel, too, leading in defensive runs saved.
He's going to win the Gold Glove.
Should. Here's Sogard, who walked his first time up. And a chopper foul off his foot. For some reason, sometimes Gold Gloves are tied to batting, which makes no sense.
Of course.
But it's reputation.
They've gotten a little bit better, but a certain shortstop, number 2, won a lot of Gold Gloves on that.
Yeah.
Reputation.
Sogard, the switch hitter, walked his first time up. There's the pitch home, and it's taken high. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. No score in the 5th. We're roughly an hour and 9 minutes into this one in the 5th inning. Hey, the season doesn't end till Sunday. There's a drive left center field. This could be trouble on the go. The center fielder DeLuca makes a running catch out by the FW website. By 2 well-hit balls, but just short of the wall.
Fall must be in the air.
There's more than a hint of it. Although we began at 68 degrees on a beautiful night. Here's Raphael, who struck out looking his first time up.
You were out of the booth, pressing the flesh at about 6:30 when I was on my little pregame hit with Joe Weil. And he was playing some sound.
There's a ground ball foul to the third base coach, Hudson, who lets it go.
He was kind of prompted by the fact that it's Pivetta's last start this year, and maybe ever with the Red Sox. And he played those extra innings strikeouts in Game 3 of the 21 divisional series. Remember, Nick was going totally crazy. He was out there when Diaz hit the ball off Renfroe that caromed into the bullpen to stay out of play.
Oh, yeah, swinging strike.
And we'll play it again later, but you've had a lot of great calls. The call you had of Vasquez's winning home run that night was awesome.
Thank you. It was a great moment for a great guy, one of our favorites, Christian Vasquez. It was great to see him with the Twins. 0-2, swung on and missed. He got a fastball by him. 5 innings in the books in an hour and 10 minutes. No score on the Shaw's and Star Market WEI Red Sox Network.
Hey, Sox fans, take your game day experience to the next level. Whether a pretzel, dog, or sandwich, top them with Mike's Amazing, the official mayo and mustard of the Boston Red Sox. Pick up Mike's Amazing at Roast Bros and bring the Fenway experience home. Mike's Amazing. When it's on, it's on.
Hey, baseball fans, ask Sherwin Williams how you can make every day feel like game day. With over 1,500 colors and a top-tier coaching staff to bring the energy of your team spirit home. Shop online or visit your neighborhood paint store today.
Sizzling savings are on today at Shaw's and Star Market. Hi, it's Joe. Today through Thursday, pick up value-packed beef petite sirloin steak, custom cut at the butcher block. Or get 99% lean Shady Brook Farms ground turkey breast, both just $3.97 a pound when you use the digital coupon limit 2. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals and earn points on every purchase. Short on time, order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Sirloin steak and ground turkey breast now on sale. Shaw's in Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Take the stress out of traveling with First Light Limo. From airport rides to concerts, sporting events, or a special night out, whether business or pleasure, First Light Limo will get you there safely and comfortably with our large array of vehicles including sedans, SUVs, and executive-style vans. Book online at firstlightlimo.com or call our live reservationist 24/7. First Light Limo will always steer you in the right direction. Visit us online at firstlightlimo.com. That's firstlightlimo.com.
It's here. The prime rib dinner is back at the Nines. 16 ounces of slow roasted USDA choice prime rib served with choice of 2 sides. Available every Friday and Saturday after 4 p.m. and all day Sunday. You gotta love the Nines.
So the winning run is on for Christian Vasquez. Luis Patino delivers, and there's a drive left field, high and deep, back by the wall. Gone! Red Sox win it! Christian Vasquez, a 2-run homer. Can you believe it?
I mean, that is just awesome perfection from Joe. As Pivetta, who was on the mound in the top half of that inning, misses outside to Logan Driscoll. You're going to have to indulge me and all of us this next 3 nights. We're going to do a lot of that. The 1-0 is a strike on the outside corner. You know, one thing I think, Joe, that, I mean, obviously everyone remembers your ground ball back to Fulk. He's got it for the first time in '86. That's probably the defining call of your career. The 1-1 is on the ground to second. Grissom's been busy and good. He throws to first. And very quickly again, one away. But I mean, I remember the Manny home run off a K-Rod that was launched. You're so good on those where it's like, right now, bolt of lightning, game over.
Oh, you live for those moments. They're so exciting, and you never know when they're going to happen or if they're going to happen.
That one most certainly deserved the can you believe it. Yandy Diaz, right-handed hitter. Fouled back. Over the years, I'm sure you've developed kind of a filter for when to use that. Obviously, you know, game winners, comebacks, playoff wins, those kind of moments. But you'll do it for something unusual, too.
Yeah, if it's a great play. First time I remember doing it was when Bill Miller hit the walk-off in July of '04 off Rivero.
A precursor. The 0-1 is popped up on the left side. Story coming together with Sogard, and Trevor's going to take charge. He's there to make the play, 2 down. And when you said it, did it hit you like, oh, that worked?
That day it did, but I did it at Mo Vaughn's walk-off grand slam in '98 here opening day, the home opener. Didn't even realize it. So I think it was there, but I wasn't aware of it.
And then 30 years later, your phone would ring, and those would be the first words that the Hall of Fame would say to you.
Yeah, exactly. After I hung up on him the first time by accident.
Which is just perfect. 2 down, bases empty. Brandon Lau fouls the first pitch fastball back. I mean, that was, though, so great. As it was hard to believe it in that moment.
Yes, the way the whole game went when they wanted to rain it out, Red Sox players wouldn't let him.
0-1 is a curveball swung on and missed, and it's 0-2.
A-Rod got the leather sandwich from Veritek. It was a very memorable game.
You know, it's so funny. He hates talking about that.
I know, he doesn't like it. He said he doesn't like his kids to hear him talk about it.
Well, he is the ultimate role model, and he's doing it now for not only his own children, but Tim and Stacy Wakefield's kids. 0-2, bases empty. We are scoreless in the 6th. Pivetta at the letters, delivers, and Lau takes outside. It is 1-2. This copyright broadcast presented by authority of the Red Sox may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. May not be disseminated without the express written consent of EEI and the Red Sox. 1-2 to Lau. Pitch. Swing miss. He got him. Incredible game thus far. We've only had 4 hits total. That is Pivetta's 6th strikeout. And he's breezing. Bottom 6, scoreless next in the Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
When is a bank more than just a bank? When it's there for you after hours because your franchise deal is on the line. When it drives across town to deliver the paperwork you need because you can't leave your business. When it anticipates your business challenges and advances its technology just to meet them. At Northern Bank, they're all about what they can do for you and your business. Want more than just a bank? Come home to Northern Bank. For more of what your business needs, visit nbtc.com. Northern Bank. Member FDIC.
Goodwin builds authentic, long-term relationships with its clients, who are some of the world's most successful and innovative investors, entrepreneurs, and disruptors at the convergence and within the life sciences, private equity, real estate, technology, and financial services industries. Goodwin's understanding of these industries, combined with its expertise across high-stakes litigation and dispute resolution, world-class regulatory compliance and advisory services, and complex transactions, sets the firm apart. Goodwin, the law firm at the intersection of capital and innovation.
For decades, Boston sports fans have celebrated legendary heroes of the game. And for decades, Boston drivers have come to expect nothing less than legendary customer service from Herb Chambers. That's because the Herb Chambers team is dedicated to offering excellence every time we step up to the plate.
Patriot Place in Foxborough has it all for fall. From their amazing restaurants to exhilarating live entertainment and nightlife. Shop favorites like Restoration Hardware, Ulta Beauty, Express, Victoria's Secret, and the new Hobby Lobby. And you've never experienced adventure like Red Door Escape Room, now open. Celebrate fall in New England at Patriot Place. And don't forget to download the Patriot Place app for event listings, special offers, and earn rewards every time you visit. Patriot Place has something for everyone close to home. Shop, dine, enjoy.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
To the bottom of the sixth, scoreless, swinging a drive by Duran out of play. We just saw Tom Caron and Will Middlebrooks on the Nesson show between innings, and I sent Will a little text, said, "Hello, you handsome devil," and now he's waving back at me on TV. I appreciate that.
He's really done a great job this year. I've had the chance to watch some games.
He is great. 0-1 pitch to Duran is a strike on the inside corner. 0-2. He loves it. He works at it. He's annoyingly well dressed. 0-2 to Duran. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Splitter. There's one away. Christian Campbell. I need to know where he got that suit.
Fits him well.
You're supposed to just wear a jersey on Sunday, huh?
Red Sox jersey, I'm told, yeah.
I'll tell you what, we're going to have a little fun the next inning and a half. Tweet me at Will Fleming, 2 M's, at Will Fleming, with a question for Joe. We'll pick the best few and ask him anything you want from his career. Well, not anything. Here's Trevor's story. Pitch is ground to third, backhanded over there by Caminero. He throws to first in time, and Story is very quickly out number 2.
Look at this photo. It says, from 3 of your girls wishing you well, especially on Sunday. We love you. Tina Servasio, Leslie Visser, and Jenny Dell.
Wow.
Will's wife.
Not bad. You have made so many great friends and so many respect and love you in this game. Here's Tristan Casas, 2 down, bases empty. Pitch. Tristan drills it into the gap in right center field. This is extra bases. That one 3 hops the base of the wall in front of the Red Sox bullpen. He turned that fastball right around, and there's the Red Sox first extra base hit. Shot. Hoping for much more of that next year from a healthy Casas.
I'd like to thank Leslie Visser's brother, Chris, former producer for the Miami Marlins games and the Florida Marlins.
Statman.
He provides us some great statistics and background information during our games.
He is awesome. I love talking to Leslie, too. She's got so many great stories. And what a career for her, too.
Great pioneer, still going, too.
Yeah. Here is Connor Wong. The pitch to him is grounded back to the mound. Bradley to his backside, stays seated, throws to first. Flying along, scoreless through 6. In the Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
At 110 Grill, you'll find modern American cuisine in a trendy, casual atmosphere. Visit one of 110 Grill's 36 locations all throughout New England, where you can enjoy favorites like pulled pork mac and cheese, chicken caprese, steak tips, and so much more. The 110 Grill menu features the freshest ingredients, and 100% of their core menu can be made gluten-free. 110 Grill is an official partner with the Red Sox Radio Network. Visit 110grill.com for more information.
Now through Thursday at Shaw's and Star Market, pick up value-packed beef petite sirloin steak, custom cut at the butcher block, or get 99% lean Shady Brook Farms round turkey breast, both just $3.97 a pound when you use the digital coupon Limit 2. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
During this call to the bullpen, your New England Ford dealers remind you that this is the perfect time to check out all their great Ford truck offers at buyfordnow.com. You'll find special deals on Ford F-150, built Ford tough and smarter than ever. The legendary Super Duty, our most capable heavy-duty pickup, and the turbocharged Ranger, ready for your next adventure. Visit buyfordnow.com and see why now's the time to buy or lease your new Ford truck.
With the enhanced engine performance and fuel economy of newly reformulated Tri-Clean gas from Citgo, you're good to go. But good to go where? Exotic bird shopping? To your Tuesday night bowling league?
Woo! That's a turkey, turkeys.
Good to go try your luck at bingo.
G32. Bingo!
Good to go to a lumberjack competition.
I'm gonna move my car.
New top-tier Tri-Clean gas from Citgo. The most advanced fuel we've ever made. Now you're good to go.
You're listening to the Sox on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network. Now, back to the play-by-play action.
Junior Caminero to lead it off for the Rays in the Herb Chambers batting order, brought to you by Herb Chambers Chevy of Danvers. No score. 85 pitches for Pivetta. The Red Sox bullpen quiet for now. Sox with 3 hits, the Rays with 2. Caminero's got one of them. He takes a sweeper for strike 1. Check in on the Subaru of New England scoreboard in just a moment. On 1 to Caminero, the pitch. High pop-up, shallow right field. Casas and Campbell go out. Rather Grissom, I should say. Christian Campbell on the mind after we had a great time with him in the second, and Grissom makes the play. There's one down. The Subaru of New England all-wheel drive away event is going on now. Find your authorized retailer at SubaruofNewEngland.com. It is going absolutely insane at Tiger Stadium. They lead 4-1, and they are closing in on a playoff berth. Be their first in decade. Here is Jonathan Aranda. He takes fastball outside for ball 1.
This game is moving along faster than a Father John Uni Mass at St. Cecilia's.
Which is hard to do. One of the many things I appreciated about him, one is upstairs, a fastball tuna, and like 70% of it is the homily. It's great.
I love what he says, time to land the plane.
So great. 2 balls and no strikes to Jonathan Aranda. No score as Pivetta misses with a curveball low. And it's 3-0.
Great to have Father Uni visiting with us.
I love that he's here on your special weekend. And just because you're, hanging it up for most of the time, Joe, you can. I had to pause for a selfie. You can still come to St. Cecilia's whenever you want.
Or be one of the far-flung flock.
Yes.
I have to be very slowly to say that.
Which? You do. Sifting thistles. Far-flung flock.
That's
3-1
on TV every week.
Swing and a miss. We did that all the time down in Florida, both during spring training and COVID. That was awesome.
Yeah, in fact, I'm Will's godfather to Will's son, Charlie, and we did that via Zoom during COVID.
He'll be here on Sunday to celebrate you, wearing his new Red Sox jersey. I don't have time to get it stitched with Castiglione on the back just yet. The 3-2 plus too many letters. This one in the dirt, and it's a walk to Jonathan Aranda. But he is a firecracker now, 3 years old, and you will be very happy to know that his #1 favorite thing in the world is playing catch. That's all he wants to do.
Train him right, that's it.
So here now is Johnny DeLuca, rare base runner here in this ball game. No score, top 7. Looks like Zach Penrod is going to get up and begin warming for the Red Sox. Pitch, swing, and a miss at a fastball. 0-1. 7th inning brought to you by Sherwin-Williams. Their exclusive Pro Plus program to help you grow and manage your paint business. Double play depth behind Nick. 0-1 the pitch. Swing and a miss. Well, Father Uni was here like 4 hours ago, but he ran into some of his police friends and just, he preached.
And he's also the chaplain for the Boston Fire Department.
Yeah.
And he's going on a mission to Uganda in the next couple of weeks with Reverend Liz Walker, the former Channel 4 anchor, and several others.
Awesome. Sweeper to DeLuca, misses outside 1-2. If you are ever in the neighborhood, you do not want to miss those masses at St. Cecilia. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul back our way, right under Father Uni. And look, I'm not pushing anything on anyone, but the cool thing about it is it's not what you would think of from like a traditional mass. It's more human than that. And it really relates to, and I think it's pure Boston too, which is one of the great things about it.
The gospel?
Yeah, according to Mock. 1-2. It's a line drive bouncer into right field. That's a base hit to Willia as the Rays have 2 on with 1 out.
North Reading all the way.
Yep. Beautiful. He is welcome here anytime, and that is true even after Joe is not going to be here every night.
After I'm put out to pasture?
You're not. Well, you told me he was anointing people tonight, and I sort of misstepped as Andrew Bailey comes out, and I said, is he here to anoint you?
I don't need it yet, I hope.
I thought it just meant like giving someone a blessing. Yeah, as he says to us, really he's here to annoy Joe. Never. Andrew Bailey is to the mound. No score, but the Rays have 2 on with 1 out. Stay tuned for the Nissan postgame show with the newly married Joe Weil. You deserve a car that thrills you. Nissan's got an exciting full line that put goosebumps on your goosebumps. Experience the thrill for yourself. Shop your local Nissan store and NissanUSA.com today.
Yeah, after the Hall of Fame, I got this great text from Bob Soki, the Patriots announcer, who heard Father Uni mention me because he's a parishioner at St. Cecilia's.
The flock runs deep in the sports world. Here's Josh Lowe, left-handed hitter, and a pitch to him is a strike. Here's a question from Ashley Viator for Joe. Mr. Castiglione, what will you miss the most about calling games?
Well, I think talking to the fans and also just being around baseball people day and night.
Here's a drive high and deep into left center field, headed for the monster, and it will catch green. High off the monster, above the web sign. Rafaela plays the carom. 1 run home. Story's throw to the plate. Tag. They got him. The Rays do take the lead, but a beautiful relay. Rafaela to Story to Wong. And there's the second out on a wall ball double.
I wonder if they might protest that Wong was blocking the plate.
I think they're definitely talking to their video room. It seemed to me that in real time, it was the throw that took him into the runner's path. I think he executed that perfectly. That was beautiful. They will not look. Connor has gotten really good at that. And it's not easy with the new rules. You got to stay off the plate and out of the lane until the ball comes your way. Nicely done. I thought that was a little over-aggressive, and now here comes Alex Cora to take Pivetta out of the game. I hope Nick gets a good hand here, even though he leaves trailing the game. And here comes a nice hand for Pivetta.
Possibly the last time he walks off the Fenway mound as a member of the Red Sox.
Well, he doffs his cap, a very nice gesture. A guy who, other than on the mound, rarely does show a lot of emotion. He gets a big hug from Jason Varitek and Andrew Bailey, now Pete Fatsy and Tyler O'Neill. And, Joe, I think it's quite possible he will be elsewhere next year. And maybe it wasn't always perfect here in Boston, but, the Red Sox, remember, when they went out and got Pivetta, they needed durability and innings, and he gave them that.
He did. Had a lot of strikeouts, great stuff. Sometimes consistency was an issue, but took the ball.
Well, and he also has a real fire within, and that made him, like in that 2021 divisional series, he was up for those challenges, which, too bad he didn't have more opportunities in a playoff format. Zach Penrod comes out of the bullpen. We'll take a 30-second break, come back to Fenway after this in the Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
When you're headed to Fenway this season, take everyone out of the ball game in a Ford SUV. Your New England Ford dealers have an award-winning lineup of SUVs, including the Bronco Sport, with its iconic styling and standard 4x4 capability, and the Explorer, with seating for up to 7. Check out all the great Ford SUV offers at buyfordnow.com. Your New England Ford dealers are proud to be an official sponsor of your Boston Red Sox.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Zach Penrod is on. Left-hander facing Josh Palacios. Red Sox have given up the lead. It's 1-0. That was a nice moment for Nick Pivetta. And a great relay from Rafaela Duran and Wong. And here's Richie Palacios. Not much of an offensive year for him. Came over from the Cardinals in the offseason. The pitch in the dirt to Palacios. Penrod has had a really nice debut with the Red Sox. Got hit a little bit in his most recent outing, walked 2. And that's the issue for him. If he can throw strikes, the arm is electric. So Pivetta goes 6 2/3 innings in his final start of this season. 1-0 to Palacios. Pitch is right there. Strike on the corner. And it is 1-1. Questions pouring in for Joe. We will get to as many of them as we can. 1-1 is swung on and missed. This is not a question, Joe, but I just think you'd appreciate this. From a fan named Duke Budfester, not Duke Castiglione, although he would probably echo these sentiments. 1-2 from Penrod with 2 down, a run in. Here's the pitch. That's outside. He says, does our Joe Castiglione know he's one of the most important people in my life? For many years now, I remember every year of his Hall of Fame career with the Red Sox. And I think that's probably something that a lot of people feel, including many, Joe, that you've never met.
Well, it's an honor to be thought of that way. You should be saying that about Father Uni, not about me.
Although there are some real parallels to the things you guys do. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's high. And I'm not trying to make it, on that plane, but there are a lot of people who depend on, your broadcast to bring them some joy.
Well, I got some great advice once from a Jesuit.
Sounds like a song lyric. The 3-2 pitch is a little bit high, ball 4.
Monsignor John Dillon Day was at Boston College for many, many years. And Father Rooney knew him. He's since passed away. But we were at a banquet, the Hyde Park Lions, and he said to me, what you have is an apostolate because you bring joy to the shut-ins and the elderly who plan their day around the broadcasts. And that gave this job a lot more meaning, I think. It really gave you more of a purpose.
Here is Jose Caballero. Beautifully said. 1-0 Rays. I want to follow up on that in a second after Penrod comes home. He spins and throws to second. That was close. He's got a good pickoff move, does Penrod. Joe, I think that's maybe part of the reason why, one of your enduring great strengths is that, look, you always want the Red Sox to win. People can hear the tone of your voice telling them whether the Sox are winning or losing. But you always did try to keep it happy and positive and never took it too personally. The pitch is outside for that reason, right? You're here to bring people relief, not grim, reporting of baseball.
It should be entertainment. That's why I try to take it easy on some of the numbers too, because it's too much like going to work for people. This is recreation.
Pitch is a little bit outside. Like, you don't think people really care that Jose Caballero is like 9 for his last 41 with a 235 on base.
Does it tell a story?
No. I'm with you. I think too often they just run together. They lose their...
Numbers tell a story. They're worth it, but they don't tell a story. Phil.
Well, 42 years tells a story. As a 2-0 fastball misses outside, and it's 3-0. Have you actually tallied it up? We need to do that. Like, how many games you have broadcast in your life?
I think it's something like 6,500, but there's over 800 that didn't count spring training games.
Which you're going to be doing a lot more of, the 3-0 pitch. It was a fastball for a strike.
Because you want days off in spring training.
And your wife wants you out of the house in Florida.
Because there's only 3 miles from the ballpark.
Which these days on Daniels is about a 40-minute drive.
Hour,
2 down, 2 on, a run in, 3-1 chopper outside the third base line.
But I won't miss the Southeast Expressway.
No. Well, tomorrow is a 3 o'clock, no, 4:10.
Yeah.
Sunday 3. Those times, is it easier than a night game?
It used to be, but it doesn't make any difference today with all the Ubers and everything else on the road.
3 balls, 2 strikes 2 down. Here's the pitch. Inside hit him. Well, Penrod spiked that fastball. And so Caballero is aboard. The inning continues. The bases will be loaded. It was great to see Gus Quattlebaum, one of the top Red Sox scouts, in the booth today. He's had such an imprint on this organization, and he offered to be your personal driver. He was trying to bargain with you to stick around. He said, well, I'll be your chauffeur.
Yeah, he knows the routes, and he's got the great parking. We'll miss Gus. What a great guy. Just back from Japan, where he was on a scouting mission.
Big names being discussed. Lucas Cunningham says, thanks to Joe for being in my ear for every game during my postal route for the past 15 years.
Postal route, that's great, because I used to deliver mail in New Haven, Connecticut, and then worked as a mail handler where you take the bags off the trucks and put them on the conveyor belt.
The Rays lead 1-0 here in the top of the 7th. They got the bases loaded. Trainers checking on Caballero. Adele Morier, or Morier. Can we look forward to a new book and book tour, Joe? And also, do you remember when Wakefield built a sandcastle baseball stadium in front of the dugout in Seattle?
Oh, yeah, that was ingenious. I don't know how he did it. Another book? No. When you write a book, unfortunately, my writer, Douglas Lyons, did all the work. You find that it's less than $1 an hour if you want to break it down.
Here comes Andrew Bailey. After all of that, that's interesting. After all the delay, now Andrew comes out. 2 down in this inning. One thing we got to do before Sunday, we need to get your TV out of the way, because Nesson keeps trying to put you on TV, and half your face is blocked by the television.
Oh, okay. Well,
now that's worse. That's worse. You just block more of yourself. Angle it toward the window.
Morel's going to pinch hit here.
Technology, always your strong suit, Joe.
That's why I hung up on the Hall of Fame when they tried to call me about the election. I hit the red button instead of the white to put it on speaker.
Speaker instead, you ended the call. Luckily, they called you right back. See what I mean?
There I am.
Or you can just scoot over.
Which way should I move? Left?
Yeah, left.
Okay.
There you go.
That's better. Thank you.
Sure. We need to see your beautiful mug, the whole thing. Bases loaded, 2 down. Penrod throws, and Christopher Morel takes a strike. That was generous. Morel can't believe it. A changeup, and it's 0-1.
I guess I better dress for TV this weekend.
Yeah. Although they want you to wear a jersey Sunday. 0-1. That is just outside. That might have been a better pitch than the first one, but it's called a ball, and it's 1-1.
It'll be exciting to meet Mayor Wu as a proclamation.
Well, yeah, it's going to be Joe Castiglione Day on September 29th. 1-1 is just outside. I mean, you say you want to dress for TV. Come on. Tomorrow's got to be like a Florida special. We need bright colors tomorrow. You know? One of your defining. What did Remy say about that? Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Fluorescent?
Strike? No. Called a ball and a changeup, and it's 3-1. Jerry loved putting you on the screen and talking about your wardrobe choices. We miss him.
Sweaters especially, yeah. We miss Jerry so.
Yeah. 3-1. Swing and a miss, and a fastball right there. And the count is full. Now Tampa Bay has taken a 1-0 lead, but looking for much more here. Tigers closing in on a playoff berth. They're in the 7th inning, leading 4-1. 3-2. Here it is. And that is ball 4. Outside with a fastball. And it's a bases-loaded walk. And that's going to draw in a run. Alex Cora is coming out of the bullpen. And that's going to do it for Zach Penrod. To the bullpen we go. We'll step aside from Fenway. What a spot for Luis Guerrero. Bases loaded, 2 down, 2 in for the Rays. In Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI, Red Sox Network.
This call to the bullpen gives you a chance to check out all the great Ford SUV offers at buyfordnow.com. You'll find special deals on the award-winning Ford SUV lineup that you won't see advertised anyplace else. Whether you plan to buy from your Ford dealer's inventory or custom order your new SUV, visit buyfordnow.com and see how much you can save. And then see your New England Ford dealers for your new SUV.
Looking to create a space you love? Let Sherwin-Williams bring your color to life. Whether you get expert help with a virtual color consultation or visit swsamples.com to order color chips and peel and stick samples, Sherwin-Williams has all the color solutions to help you find the perfect hue for your paint project. When you're ready to paint, shop online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams to get everything you need. Let Sherwin-Williams bring your color to life.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
So, here is Luis Guerrero, the flamethrower, with the bases loaded in the top of the 7th. The Rays have taken a 2-0 lead. Stan Bruno back at the flagship WEEI tonight. And such a great job for us all season long. When we get to the 7th inning stretch, it's brought to you by Jeffrey Glassman Injury Lawyers. If you've been injured, 617-77s, and let Glassman score for you. I saw the highlight of Riley Green blasting one off the wall in right center field at Comerica a minute ago. I mean, that place is going bonkers.
Yeah, Alex Carr was saying his brother Joey's the third base coach for Detroit. Said around the end of July, you guys are going to the playoffs, and it turns out his team is going to the playoffs.
Yep. Here's Yandy Diaz strike from Guerrero on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Joey said like 3 weeks ago when we were there that this Tiger team reminds him of the Miracle Mariners in 1995. Here is a slider that misses outside.
Yeah, they beat the Angels in a one-game playoff and then beat the Yankees in the division series,
which has to be Dave Niehouse's best and most famous call, and Joey Cora was right in the middle of it.
They started with the rally with a bunt single.
1-1. The pitch is a strike on the outside corner. Edgar Martinez. You know, it's amazing those Mariner teams, most especially in their record-setting year in 01, didn't win more in the playoffs. And they're not going to make it again, which is hard to believe all the pitching they have. 1-2, bases loaded, the pitch. Line shot on a hot pick by Story. He throws to second and the inning is over. Boy, what the Red Sox have missed defensively for so much of the year with Trevor Story. We go to the stretch at Fenway. 2-0 Rays on the Shaws and Star Market. WEEI Red Sox Network.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Why should you hire the largest injury firm in the world for your injury case? Let me count the ways. Your case will be handled by your lawyer, a paralegal, and a case manager who's always in the office for you when your lawyer's in court. There's also a 24-hour hotline if you ever have a question or a problem. We've collected over $20 billion and won a lot. Injured? The choice is easy. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Calling all college students. Want to save an extra 5% every time you shop for groceries? Shaw's student discount offer is for you. Just sign up to be a Shaw's For You member at shaws.com/foryou and follow the directions for easy verification of your college email address. If you're already a Shaw's For You member, go to your account profile and preferences in the app and click on Discount Programs to start the easy verification process. Then make sure to clip your monthly 5% off coupon and enjoy the extra savings every time you shop at Shaw's.
Navien tankless water heaters, the proven leader in condensing technology. Request a Navien because you deserve the best in endless hot water delivery. Learn about Navien's condensing tankless water heaters and find a Navien contractor at tanklessmadesimple.com.
Hi, Discover. It's Jennifer Coolidge, and your cashback match has inspired me.
Great. We love doubling the cashback you earn at the end of your first year.
I'm doubling everything now. I'm double dating. I'm double dipping.
Discover cashback match. See term discover.com/creditcard.
It's here. The prime rib dinner is back at the Nines. 16 ounces of slow roasted USDA choice prime rib served with choice of 2 sides. Available every Friday and Saturday after 4 p.m. and all day Sunday. You gotta love the Nines.
Red Sox review after the game on 93.7 WEEI.
Ben Rortvedt is the new catcher for Colin Poche. They'll see Masataka Yoshida leading off the bottom of the 7th. 2-0 Tampa, and Masa swings and misses on a fastball. So the Red Sox are done with Taj Bradley. In this inning, it's Yoshida, Grissom, and Abreu due up. Pitch is high and outside. It'll be interesting to see how Alex does this. Before the game, he said they're going to do everything they can to win these games. And so, I mean, it's quite possible he might go somebody like Maybe Romy for Willier if people are on base as a slide misses outside. But since the games don't mean all that much, in the same breath, you could also see it. Just let Abreu try to get it and at bat against tough lefty. 2-0 Rays, 2-1 to Massa. He drives one high into left field. It hangs up for Palacios, who's under it about 10 feet in front of the warning track to make the play. One away. So Massa's 0 for 2. We take 10 seconds for station ID on the Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI, Red Sox Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
Here's Vaughn Grissom, who takes a pitch from Poche, missing inside, 1-0. Here's another very nice message, Joe, from Alex Hubbard. We have solicited questions online about your Hall of Fame career. The 1-0 pitch is low again. This is called a strike, actually. Less a question than a compliment. He said, Joe, I would not be a baseball fan or Red Sox fan if it were not for you. What poise, what a voice, I am indebted.
Thank you so much.
1-1 to Grissom, up and in. Promise we won't make you hear this stuff all weekend. Actually, you know what? I don't promise that. That's what this is for.
Well, it is flattering, but I think it just shows the great loyalty the fans have, and I'm very thankful for that.
Shows more than that. 2-1 pitch is on the inside corner, and it's 2-2. I think you've earned their trust over all these years, too, Joe.
Well, I've also had the blessing to be here in the ultimate era of Red Sox baseball.
There is that.
And people like you better when the team is winning.
2-2.
And we have nothing to do with it.
Drive in the left, and that is down for a hit. Grissom started to swing it a little bit. So he's aboard. The Red Sox will bring the tying run to the plate. Subaru of New England all-wheel drive away event is going on now. Find your authorized retailer at SubaruofNewEngland.com. Again, both the Tigers and Royals can clinch tonight with wins, but Atlanta leads 2-0 in the 7th. That's why that loss the other day in Toronto hurt so much, as Kyle Snyder makes the slow walk to the mound, because there was a scenario where if the Red Sox could come here 3 back of the Royals, that the Braves have everything to play for in that series. They're fighting for a wild card, and sweep and a sweep would have gotten the Red Sox in. But
they got to play 2 games next week against the Mets with the bad weather in Atlanta. They had to postpone 2, and now the weather's pretty bad there too.
I saw where Rob Manfred said if the Diamondbacks are eliminated between now and then, he might not play those games, because in that situation they'd just be for seeding. But TBD. That would be a nightmare for those teams. I mean, the last thing you want to do is play 18 innings the day before the playoffs start. Right now in the National League wild card race, Padres 3 games up, so they're in. Mets and Diamondbacks right now tied for the 2nd wild card, and the Braves 1 game further back. Here's Romy. Line drive foul. Pinch hitting for Abreu indeed. That's out of play, 0-1. So that's coming right down to the wire. The Braves, that's a huge game for them. They lead the Royals 2-0. The Mets, meanwhile, check on them in a moment. Here is a fastball way high to the backstop, and easily up to second is Vaughn Grissom. Mets are in Milwaukee. They trail 5-0. Wow. So with that, the Braves could make it really a 3-way tie for that final wild card.
Brewers, of course, have clinched.
Padres are in Arizona, and they can no longer win that division, which I think makes them less incentivized to push hard in those games, as Romy swings and misses at a slider, 1-2. If it ended right now, the D-backs would be in Milwaukee, Mets in San Diego. Braves out, 1-2. Chopper to the left side, and that is through into left field. That's a base hit. What a year Romy has had as a pinch hitter. Grissom over to third, and the Red Sox have the tying runs aboard. For me, he's one of the great stories of this season, Romy Gonzalez.
3 pinch home runs and great production from that spot.
And he gave me a new phrase to say. You have "Can you believe it?" and I say "Roll me my home."
Thank you,
Usually
John Sterling.
Emotion.
Yeah.
Listen, I put the residual check in the mail to him. He's back with the Yankees.
Yeah, I heard him call Aaron Judge's home run last night.
Here's the pitch to Sogard. Inside, did he call it a Judgian blast?
He did. All rise.
He was born with those pipes.
That's what he said.
First and third with one out. Sox trailing 2-0. But here's Nick Sogard from the right side. He's looking for his first big league homer. He drives this one high down the right field line toward the pole, but it'll stay in play. Tagging at third is Grissom. He's coming home. Throw is way up the line. It's a sac fly for Sogard, and the Red Sox are back within a run. Well, those are three players that could play a part in 2025 for the Sox. The kids get them their first run. Here comes Cedon. I do find it really interesting, Joe, that over the last, say, 10 days, really since Raffy went onto the injured list, the shoulders were just too much. The offense has been more productive because they've put the ball in play more and not struck out.
That's huge. Strikeouts are not advanced runners, no matter what some people might say. They are a detriment.
Here's Cedon, who could launch and put the Sox ahead. He was thinking about it. He fouls his slider off. On the third base side, now through Thursday at Shaw's Star Market, pick up value pack beef petite sirloin steak, custom cut at the butcher block, or 99% lean Shady Brook Farms ground turkey breast, $3.97 a pound when you use the digital coupon. 0-1 to Cedon. He bluffed the bunt, takes a fastball. How about this one from Sterling Pingree? He said, listening to the broadcast coming back from the President's Cup in Montreal, and I just passed through my hometown of Kingfield, Maine, and the memories were so thick I had to brush them away from my face. Nod to James Earl Jones. The 1-1 is on the ground to third, and it's under the glove of Caminero. Rounding second, heading for third is Romy. And on an error at third, the Red Sox keep the inning going.
He played that in a strange way. Went to his right. Ball was to his left. Went over his glove as he tried to one-hand it.
So, now a chance for the Red Sox best player this year, Jarren Duran, who tonight is singled. He's 1 for 3. 48 doubles and 14 triples.
He'd be the club MVP.
No, he will be when the writers vote on that. He will. He's thinking of big things right here. Left on left. First and third, 2 down. Poche sets at his belt. 2-1 Rays in the set. The pitch is a strike on the outside corner. Slider, and it's 0-1. What excites the Red Sox about Duran is that for parts of last year, he looked like this player. It's just that he's done it from opening day to now.
I stayed healthy.
He's been playing every day. The 0-1 is way high and outside, a fastball. I know you will miss this, though, when this crowd gets into it late when the Sox are rallying.
It's music. It really is.
1-1 the pitch. Swing and a foul back, man. I think he'd like that again. That was a hanging slider. Late on it. It's 1-2.
I think what's going to be so moving this weekend is to see the players that are coming back. The ex-players for the Red Sox.
So many who love you. And some of the biggest names in this generation of Red Sox history. 1-2. Pitch. Runner goes at first. Duran drives one into center field, but it hangs up for DeLuca. He's there to make the play. Inning over. Oh, so close. The Red Sox do get a run. We go to the 8th. Joe will be back with you right after this. The Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
For the 47th year in a row, Ford F-Series are America's best-selling trucks. The trucks that move mountains also move boats, bricks, and 2x4s. Work days and weekends, job sites and campsites. F-150 and the all-new Super Duty never stop working. Just like you. Ford F-Series, official truck of your Boston Red Sox and America's #1 selling trucks 47 years straight. It's a record that may never be broken until next year. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2023 CY total sales.
617-777-7777. Gotta get Glassman. If you've been hurt in a car crash or on the job, Jeffrey Glassman Injury Lawyers has been winning big for clients for over 29 years. Call today for a free consultation.
Gotta get Glassman.
617-777-7777.
Gotta get Glassman.
Sizzling savings are on today at Shaw's in Star Market. Hey, it's Lou. Now through Thursday, pick up value pack beef petite sirloin steak, custom cut at the butcher's block, or you can get 99% lean Shady Brook Farms ground turkey breast, both just $3.97 a pound. When you use the digital coupon, you're limited to 2. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals. You earn points on every purchase. If you're short on time, order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Sirloin steak and ground turkey breast now on sale. Shaw's in Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
It's here. The prime rib dinner is back at the Nines. 16 ounces of slow roasted USDA choice prime rib served with choice of 2 sides. Available every Friday and Saturday after 4 p.m. and all day Sunday. You gotta love the Nines.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
8th inning, 2-1 Rays. Luis Guerrero got the big out to leave the bases loaded in the 7th. Gets a swing and a miss from Brendan Lau, who was struck out twice and grounded out 4-3. It's a fast-moving game with the Red Sox and the Rays, although it slowed down the last inning. There's a swing, changeup low and away. We had a wonderful letter from our good friend Father Jerry Byrne in Greenville, Rhode Island, who hosts the Society of American Baseball research meetings every November at St. Philip's Church there. There's a high foul, first base side out of play. He's figured out rankings of Red Sox in war while they wore a Red Sox uniform.
Ooh, okay.
And he said, it makes a good point. He says that people can't explain war, but everyone seems to know what it means, winning above replacement.
Does it include playoffs? Do you know that?
No. Okay. No, I think it's just regular season. There weren't too many playoffs in the era of these guys. Here's a 1-2 pitch, and it's outside. He's got Bobby Doerr, 51. Jimmy Fox, only 36.7. Let's see. Lefty Grove, 44.9 for pitcher. Jim Rice, 47.7. There's a high fly, shallow left field. The shortstop goes out, and Story makes the catch. Roger Clemens, 80.8.
Oh.
And let's see, Dwight Evans, 66.6.
Dewey's going to be here.
Wade Boggs, 71.9. And then he does it by alphabet and by uniform number as well.
Why is only one of the pages in that letter orange?
I don't know. Must be his computer. Oh, he's got something on the back here. Oh. There's a ball. Let's see. Move on, 24.7. This is only as a member of the Red Sox. There's a breaking ball missing outside. This is Caminero.
If you had to pick a guy to lead a team, Maurice would be very near the top of your list, wouldn't he?
He would. One of my all-time favorites. Sent me a great text. He can't make it this weekend. Low and inside. It's great to see Mo's back in baseball. He's got a batting cage in Boca Raton. Because for years he was buying these tenement buildings, fixing them up, working with the mayors of New York and Fall River, other cities, Miami. Did a lot of good for a lot of people for affordable housing. 2-1s in there for a strike. And he was one of the best, too, with the education program he started here. His parents both being educators. His late mom, Shirley, elementary school teacher. His dad, a principal in Norwalk, Connecticut. There's strike 3 called over the outside edge, and Caminero complaining to Walsh. He's heard a lot of squawks tonight. He's called a lot of strikes. So 2 down in the 8th for Jonathan Aranda, who's 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Their father Burns, a great trivia guy, too. He's now retired. And the pitch is swung on line toward left center field. A looper that drops in for a hit. He said Babe Ruth only had a 39.9 because it was only his Red Sox days before he became a hitter.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't launch all the home runs. He gave up hitting essentially right after he went to pitching right after he went to New York.
And Cy Young gets high grades too.
He should.
We get the Walls here to pinch run. Taylor Walls will run for Aranda. Runner at first, 2 down in the end. Swings and misses. I knew a Joey DeLuca somewhere along the line.
I believe that.
0-1 to this right-hand batter. 2 out, 8th inning, and the pitch hits the bat as he tried to pull back a foul ball, goes to the backstop, and it's 0-2. 2-1 Rays. With 2 out of the 8th inning, Luis Guerrero, a man born in the Dominican, grew up in the Franklin Park section of Boston. And the 0-2, the runner goes, taken outside. Here's the throw, and he is out by plenty. Pitch runner caught stealing. 2-4 to retire the side. We go to the home half of the 8th. Sweet Caroline time. It's 2-1. Tampa Bay on the Shaws and Star Market, WEI Red Sox Network.
If you're in the market for a great deal on Toyo tires, get to Town Fair Tire for your absolute best deal. Because at Town Fair Tire, you get the guaranteed lowest price on any Toyo tire. Plus, you get free services for life. And we honor all valid Toyo tire rebates. For the absolute best deal on Toyo tires, get to Town Fair Tire. Because nobody beats a Town Fair Tire deal. And I mean nobody.
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
Playing it safe at home means having health insurance. And if you need coverage right now, the Massachusetts Health Connector has a lineup loaded with power. The Connector Care program is available to more people than ever and includes low premiums and no deductibles, keeping you covered and saving you money for everything from an urgent ER trip to managing chronic diseases like diabetes and hypertension through no-cost prescriptions. Everyone in Massachusetts is required to have health insurance. If you need it, go to mahealthconnector.org today and find the right plan for you and your family. That's mahealthconnector.org.
If you're responsible for corporate travel for your company and need a partner that you can count on, First Light Limo is reliable, responsive, and we can handle all of your needs from airport rides for $3 to court events for $3,000. Take the stress out of travel with a partner you can trust. First Light Limo. Book online at firstlightlimo.com or call our live reservationist 24/7. First Light Limo. We always steer you in the right direction. Visit us online at firstlightlimo.com. That's firstlightlimo.com.
It's here. The prime rib dinner is back at the Nines. 16 ounces of slow roasted USDA choice prime rib served with choice of 2 sides. Available every Friday and Saturday after 4 p.m. and all day Sunday. You gotta love the Nines.
Red Sox Review after the game on 93.7 WEI.
All right, here we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Rodriguez taking over. As the Red Sox try to rally here, down 2-1. Here comes Trevor Story, and he takes it away, ball 1. Red Sox need to win 2 of the 3 games to guarantee a winning season. Manuel Rodriguez, his 40th appearance, he's 3-4. ERA 2.21, and his delivery to Story runs inside. Trevor struck out, grounded into a 5-4-3 double play, and bounced out 5-3. Caballero goes to second base. And the pitch is low and away. And we have a new third baseman. Diaz moves over to third. Walls stays in. He's playing it short, the pitch. There's a strike over the outside edge. 3 balls and a strike. And Justin Slayton gets up in the pen, so does Luis Garcia. The pitch home is swung on and foul tipped around the plate. 3-2 to Trevor, trying to get something going here with Tristan Casas on deck. Both teams with 5 hits. The Rays lead where it counts 2-1. 4:10 start tomorrow Carter Crawford gets the ball for the Red Sox. Sunday's pitcher's undecided. Won't be Tanner Houck. Alex told us tonight. So his season is complete. The pitch. He swung on and missed. Worked him down and away. And Rodriguez fan story.
Tigers are in, Joe. They clinch with a win tonight. You know, on August 11th, Fangraphs, make of it what you will. They had a 0.2% chance to make the playoffs.
They were well under 500 then.
I had a lot of talks with them this year, and it's just a class organization. You know, right from the top, I'm happy for Scott Harris, their president of baseball ops, and all of those people.
Casas grounds the first, pitch to second. Big hop for Caballero, who flips to first for the easy out.
I think it's fun when cities and great baseball towns like that get back in.
Yeah, Detroit has always been a great baseball town, win or lose. The fans turn out.
Now they got Scooble in game one.
Yeah, they can save their ace for the first game, but it lift that'll be sounded out to the pitcher. And there's a chopper foul.
And how about with that win, the Chicago White Sox have lost more games than any team in the modern era.
121 and counting. They beat the Mets record of 40 and 120 in 62. The Mets had 2 rainouts they didn't make up, which I'm sure they were happy about. Swing and a miss at a slider away.
Father Uni can attest to this. Every once in a while in life, the things that don't happen are the best things that happen to you.
Yeah. It's great you're still here. Here's the 0-2, and he checks as the pitch in the dirt, picked up by the catcher Rorkvad, who throws to first. And the Red Sox go 1-2-3 in the 8th. 2-1 Rays as we go to the 9th on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Arbella Insurance has been doing business in the New England community for over 35 years. They're your friends, your neighbors, and fellow Boston fans. They do the wave at the ballpark together and get stuck in the same Sturo Drive traffic. At Arbella, being your neighbor helps them provide you with the coverage you need to drive, live, or run a business in this part of the country we call home. Arbella, here for Boston fans, here for good.
Every great team is built around its stars. So let's meet the stars of your New England Ford dealers' award-winning lineup of SUVs. First up, we have the Bronco Sport. Its iconic styling really sets it apart on the road, and its all-terrain capability makes it ready for anything. Then, there's the Ford Explorer. There's room for 7 passengers and a ton of gear. Your New England Ford dealers have some great offers on the whole award-winning lineup. Stop by today and see for yourself.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate today at carsforkids.org. That's cars with a K. Your car can be picked up as soon as the next day. Receive a tax deduction and vacation voucher.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
It's here. The prime rib dinner is back at the Nines. 16 ounces of slow roasted USDA choice prime rib served with choice of 2 sides. Available every Friday and Saturday after 4 p.m. and all day Sunday. You're going to love the Nines.
More Boston sports opinion, more often. Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Luis Garcia takes over in the 9th inning. It's 2-1. Tampa Bay on top. A very fast-moving game. Johnny DeLuca, who was up when the pinch runner was caught stealing at the plate. That was Walls. And DeLuca swings and grounds a foul third base side. No balls and a strike. Now the sounds of the ballpark, so wonderful. Sweet Caroline. Great music that Josh provides on the organ here. Low and away.
I think one of the cool things, Joe, is that, I mean, yeah, there's more music and more lights, but Fenway has toned it down. They keep it more pure baseball ballpark environment than anywhere.
Here's the 1-1, and it's low and away. For music, church music, you can't beat St. Cecilia's. I mean, they have all the resources of Berkeley School of Music right there. The 2-1 pitch is swung on, popped up, right side. Casas calling and makes the catch with 1 foot on the grass for the out. And Father Rooney, isn't St. Cecilia the patron saint of music? One out here. She's the patron saint of music?
Good old St. Cecilia. She's right there.
And how do you get all those great musicians? I mean, they go to school there, but...
They do. At the conservatories, we're blessed.
Ball missing down and away to Lowe. Their bullpen is busy. Of course, the closers shut down the Fairbanks. Lowe had the big hit, a double off the wall. He fouls this one to the backstop. He's 2 for 3.
All right, just one time so our fans can hear it. Can I please hear the gospel according to Mark?
Mark. The gospel according to Mark. Is it that bad?
No, not at all. I just love it.
Here's the pitch. It's high. I mean, what a career. High school teacher Christopher Columbus. That's North End, right? It was North End.
Yes, sir.
Now closed. And then a landscaping business. And then the priesthood. Wow. A lot of diversity there.
I was a glorified lawn cutter.
There's a line drive toward left center, but over goes the left fielder Duran, running it down for the out. You got beautiful gardens there at St. Cecilia's. I'm sure that's no accident.
It's the spirit of St. Francis.
All the way. 2 down here for Palacios, who has bounced out to third, fouled out to the catcher, and walked. 2 out, nobody on. Garcia delivers, and it's low. Short hopping the catcher. Red Sox in the bottom of the 9th will have Yoshida, Grissom, and then Romy Gonzalez, who stayed in the game to play right after pinch hitting and getting a base hit. Pitch home is swung on and popped up foul, third base side. Long run to left field. Duran coming in by the side wall, and he goes into the stands but can't make the play. Hope he's okay. He hit that side wall hard around the ribs.
He is.
He got a big smile.
Alex Cora says something about him that I think is so true. I think it's true of Jose Ramirez and others, but it is of Jaron. If you have a kid and you want him to learn how to play baseball, just watch him. Hair on fire at all times.
He goes all out all the time. Big reason why he's had such a great year. 1-1 the count to Palacios. Garcia's pitch is swung on and popped up on the infield. Trevor Story right near the bag. Waits for it to come down, and they go 1, 2, 3. On we go to the bottom of the 9th. Let's see if Father Rooney could pull out a win here. 2-1 Rays on the Shaws in Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Mercedes-Benz of Natick has moved and is now officially Mercedes-Benz of Sudbury. Servicing or finding your Mercedes-Benz is easier than ever at our new location on Route 20 in Sudbury. Herb Chambers Mercedes-Benz of Boston, Flagship Motorcars of Linfield, and our newest location, Mercedes-Benz of Sudbury.
Gain the skills to lead, motivate, and inspire at Babson College, ranked the #1 graduate school in entrepreneurship for 31 years by U.S. News and World Report, and the second best college in the United States by the Wall Street Journal. Come explore Babson's full-time in-person programs and part-time, in-person, and online programs at Babson's Graduate Virtual Open House. House on October 9th. All attendees will receive an application fee waiver up to $100. Register at babson.edu/grad open house.
Sizzling savings are on today at Shaw's and Star Market. Hi, it's Joe. Today through Thursday, pick up value pack beef petite sirloin steak, custom cut at the butcher block, or get 99% lean Shady Brook Farms ground turkey breast, both just $3.97 a pound when you use the digital coupon Limit 2. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals and earn points on every purchase. Short on time, order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Sirloin steak and ground turkey breast now on sale. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Hey, it's Greg Hill for Window Nation. Did you know that most of your home's cold air conditioning this summer leaked out through your old windows? Save money year-round with energy-efficient ones from Window Nation. Right now, buy 2 windows, get 2 free. Plus, pay nothing for 24 months. Love your windows like Albert, who said great value, great product, and great customer service. Hurry, sale ends September 30th, so schedule a fast in-home estimate right now at 866-90-NATION or at windownation.com.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Well, the Red Sox need a run to extend it. 2 runs to win it. Edwin Usaita is the new pitcher. We saw him briefly in Tampa Bay a couple of weeks ago. And he gets the ball. A lot of these guys are concerned about the flooding in Tampa and St. Pete because they were on the road in Detroit when Helene hit. All right, here we go with Yoshida, and he takes it outside, ball 1. He's been hit by a pitch, struck out, and flied to left.
I know not as bad, but I saw some video from Fort Myers Beach, and all our friends, they've been through so much down there.
Yeah. Downtown Fort Myers had many streets closed. That's low and inside. But the golf course at our place was open today, cart path only, so that's a pretty good sign.
Not that anybody could get a tee time, but...
And the pitch to Yoshida is over the inside edge for a call strike, and it's 2-1. So we certainly sympathize with all those, and now Georgia and the Carolinas as well. 2-1, swinging a hard shot foul into the Red Sox dugout. They ducked for cover. Did somebody get hit?
Yes. Well, they got knocked off their perch. That would be Luis Garcia. And it got very close to Jemai again. He's a magnet.
Or Jemai. I mean, he's been hit with the triple figures in velocity of foul balls this year. What a target. Fouled out of play.
One day they had him in the team x-ray machine right after the game.
He had the bruises to prove it. The ball will find you, as the old saying goes. He's counting his blessings in there now. There's a ground ball bounce left side, grabbed by the third baseman, and the throw in time by Caminero for the out. Well, the Red Sox down to their last 2 outs. Here comes Vaughn Grissom. Since he's been called up, has played well. Tonight he has 2 of the Red Sox 5 hits. He scored their only run. 2 singles, and he was actually robbed of a hit by the shortstop in the first inning. And he takes one inside by his back leg. 1 out, 9th inning, nobody on. Usaita delivers and a swing and a miss at a breaking ball up and away.
I know you always do. Can you believe it? But if Romy hits a game-tying or winning home run, will you please drop a my homie one time?
Romy, my homie. And there's a line drive base hit in the left center field. The Red Sox get the tying run on. Cut off by DeLuca. Hey, a 3-hit night. It could have been a 4-hit night, except for the great play by the shortstop for Vaughn Grissom. After all the frustrations this year with the injuries and the flu bug, he's bouncing back and finishing strongly. It was a hanging slider, and he ripped it. So here is Romy, who had a pinch single to help set up a run in the 7th inning. Romy's had pinch for the dramatics late in games. He's the winning run. Usaita delivers, and it's up and in, ball 1. Hitting it back with a sinker at 94. 1 out, 9th inning, 2-1. Tampa Bay leading. Red Sox have now out-hit the Rays 6-5. Young right-hander Uceta delivers, and a strike over the outer half. 1-1. Grissom has pretty good speed, but you wouldn't think they'd be stealing in this situation. Diaz holding him on at first. Here's the pitch home. Swing and a miss at an inside fastball that tied him up. Red Sox at home, 37-41. They'll have to play better at Fenway next year. Pitch. Swing and a foul to the backstop on a high fastball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out in the 9th. Edwin Uceta delivers home, and a pop fly down the right field line, but Lowe is there, going to his left, makes the catch for the second out. Two down in the 9th for Nick Sogard, who walked, fly to right, and hit a sac fly to right. Wouldn't this be a great time for his first Major League home run?
It would.
I told Mickey Gasper, I said, this is my last weekend. I want you to get your first Major League hit when I'm at the bike.
Me too.
Go to first when it dies back safely.
I think that'll be a priority for Alex in the next couple days.
Not that it has anything to do with it, but Mickey is of Sicilian heritage.
Yeah, and it's only fitting, right?
Here's the pitch home, and he foul tips it into the mitt and out. So 0-1 to Nick Sogard, who had a very good year at Worcester. So versatile, impressed in spring training, and finally got a shot at the big leagues, and he's made the most of it. Trying to extend this one. Uceta ready to deliver. And the pitch. Swing and a drive foul, third base side. Into the Aura Pavilion. Drop. So the Red Sox down to their last strike, 0-2. Bradley's game to win, and Pivetta's on the hook, although he pitched well. No balls, 2 strikes. Sogard, a switch hitter, batting from the left side. He sets. On pause. Now he deals, and a swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him on an off-speed pitch to end the game. And Tampa Bay wins the first of the series. The final Rays 2, Red Sox 1. Red Sox back to 500 at 80-80. We're on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
With T-Mobile, you can get tons of benefits and still save on every plan versus AT&T and Verizon. Because nobody likes having to choose. It's like getting romance and sci-fi.
Jane, I love you. Also, I'm a robot.
Or being a dog person and a cat person.
Who wants a treat? Who's a good boy?
Or like being an extrovert and an introvert.
Woo! This is so fun! I can't wait to go home.
At T-Mobile, you don't have to choose. You can get the benefits you want and still save on every plan versus AT&T and Verizon. See how much you can save with our savings calculator at T-Mobile.com/switch. Plus, when you switch, you can keep your phone, and we'll pay it off up to $800.
Via virtual prepaid card in 15 days. Qualifying unlocked device, credit, service, and timely redemption required. Card has no cash access and expires in 6 months. See T-Mobile.com.
You might wonder, John Legend, how do you keep your voice sounding so legendary? Honey. And how do I keep my protection against COVID-19 up to date? With a COVID shot this season, designed for recent variants.
You can get your COVID-19 shot when getting your flu shot if you're due for both, as recommended by the CDC.
The fresher, the better.
Ask your healthcare provider about getting this season's COVID-19 shot when getting your flu shot.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
Mercedes-Benz of Natick has moved and is now officially Mercedes-Benz of Sudbury. Servicing or finding your Mercedes-Benz is easier than ever at our new location on Route 20 in Sudbury. Herb Chambers Mercedes-Benz of Boston, Flagship Motorcars of Linfield, and our newest location, Mercedes-Benz of Sudbury.
This is the Nissan postgame show. At Nissan, we make cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself. Shop NissanUSA.com.
Back at Fenway as the Red Sox fall tonight 2-1. Tampa takes the first of this series, and for the 24th time, the Red Sox are back at 500. Incredible. 80-80. 2 games left to go. Bradley, the winner, Pivetta, pitched really well, but he gets his 12th loss of the season. Who knows whether that's the last time he will take the mound here at Fenway in a Red Sox uniform. Uceda was good. He got his 5th save. 2 hours and 25 minutes in front of 33,694. And Joe, this thing early on, it felt like the last day of the season. People were swinging early, so many quick ground ball outs, and in the end, just not enough offense for the Sox.
A lot of strike calls by the home plate umpire, Brian Walsh. But there was very little offense tonight. Tampa Bay pitched well. Red Sox really didn't work many counts. Let's see, they had just 1 walk the entire game and struck out 10 times. That's pretty much it in a nutshell.
I do think that the last couple of weeks, now that Devers is on the injured list and O'Neill's been hurt some, it's been fun to see more opportunities for Romy Gonzalez and Vaughn Grissom and even Nick Sogard. I mean, I think people won't remember this season for that, Joe, but those are people that could play a part next year. I think particularly, Romy and Vaughn Grissom had another 3-hit night, his second this week. It's cool to see Grissom kind of rediscover what he's done his whole professional life, and that's just hit everywhere he's been.
Yeah, it's very encouraging, especially as we mentioned all the injuries he had and the illness that caused him to lose 15 pounds. And he has bounced back very well to do this in the big leagues after getting hot the last couple of weeks when he was at Worcester. So that's a great sign. And I think, Sogard is a guy that could help many clubs, including the Red Sox, as a utility infielder. Can do the little things, play 3 positions.
Tigers have clinched. They won their game tonight. So now the Royals will clinch if the Twins lose their game. They are hosting the Baltimore Orioles. It's the top of the 6th inning. Baltimore ahead 2-0. The Braves, with Max Fried dominant, they beat the Royals 3-0. And it's amazing, Joe. The Tigers are going into the playoffs with all this crazy momentum, and the Royals the exact opposite story.
Although the Royals have picked it up, they're sweeping Washington, but momentum will stop when they begin the postseason play. Of course, it stops with the guy on the mound the next day, but to have Skubal on the mound for the Tigers is a great bonus.
Now, I'm not going to say this is your final Friday night game at Fenway because we want you around a lot when you're, doing the things you'll be involved in next year in the Legends Suite, all kinds of team events. So I think if I have it my way, you'll be in here a bunch of Friday nights. But any thoughts as you kind of look out over this expanse with the skies pitch black for the last time here at Fenway?
Yeah, we have day game tomorrow, 4:10. It's just so beautiful to look out here. And one of the great things over the years, something Ken Coleman taught me, we'd come out getting home from a trip at 2 or 3 in the morning. The lights are off except for the auxiliary lights for security. And you'd come out and sit in the stands and just take it all in. It was breathtaking to do that in this beautiful facility. I mean, to call Fenway Park my office for 42 years is really a gift.
Oh, and this booth is forever named for you, rightly. And it is an amazing place, too, because the volume of the fans, even tonight, as things got ratcheted up, it was really fun and electrifying. But I'm with you, even in the silent moments that you've been so lucky to be in, like a COVID year, we were here alone a lot of the times. This place, I think it's like a living being. You can feel the history all around you every time you step in here.
It was particularly true in the COVID years because we would be here, especially with a game in Seattle at 2 in the morning, and you couldn't hear a pin drop in the ballpark, except for the security people and the junior in the Spanish booth, and this was it. And it was something just magical about it, even though we wanted to be where the club was, and they were on the road, and we were here, empty ballpark, but it was still baseball and still Fenway Park.
Well, I'm going to send it to Joe Weil here in a minute for the rest of the Nissan postgame show. But one more message from a fan of ours, Brian O'Connor's. It echoes so many that I got here tonight as we asked people. I asked for questions for you, but mostly it turned into kind of, remembrances of you and just thank yous, which I really love. And Brian said, I left Rhode Island in 1978 when I joined the Army and listened to you whenever I could for the past 40-plus years. And in the last 20 or more years on the XM radio app. I'm a charter member of Red Sox Nation Baghdad, and our photo was shown at Fenway during the 2006 season. You are the best and will be missed.
Oh, that's quite an honor. Thank you for your service to our country. That's very, very moving. Thank you, Brian.
Isn't it amazing, the reach, though? How across literally every corner of the globe, that's how far Red Sox Nation reaches, and you've talked to all of them for all these years.
Well, it's certainly been a privilege, and Red Sox Nation's tentacles are worldwide, no question about it.
I'm personally proud of myself because I didn't cry tonight. I have no such promises the next, well, certainly Sunday, but we'll try to keep it together.
Sometimes you get numb, too.
It's true.
That's the way I was at Cooperstown, because you just wanted to get the speech done and effectively, but sometimes, especially when you see the players that are coming back, that might tug at the heartstrings.
So. Well, and you need to get in your backyard tomorrow and start practicing.
I know, I got to do better than I did when I bounced one to Alex. But Jackie Bradley will be here. Jackie catches everything.
Well, this one's going right over the plate. He'll catch that.
Well, I think I need to get stretched out by Anthony Sorrentolo.
I see him down there. I'm going to talk to him about that. We'll get you limbered up. That was fun, Joe.
Thank you so much. Great to have Father John Ooney with us from St. Cecilia's.
Joe is a blessing, isn't he, Father?
Joe is more than a blessing. What a gift. What a gift. What an honor to be here with you guys.
An honor to have you, too. You're welcome here anytime.
Thank you.
2-1, Tampa Bay beats the Red Sox. 2 more for Joe. We'll celebrate him. The next 2 days, the Red Sox, 2 more in this season. Joe Weil will have the Nissan postgame show right after this on the Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
The Nissan Rogue with available Google built-in helps you make the most of your drive. Take care of the small stuff, like,
hey Google, cool down my car.
And
hey Google, turn on the dog feeder.
Or change up your adventure.
Hey Google, navigate me to the nearest music venue.
Handle your drive like a pro.
Experience the ultimate connection in the new 2024 Nissan Rogue. Now get a low $299 per month lease for 36 months on Rogue. Visit your local Nissan store and nissanusa.com today. Not equipped on all vehicles. Requires compatible device. Sequences shortened and simulated. Activation of Nissan Connect services package required. Only use features when safe and legal to do so. Data rates may apply. Subject to third-party service availability. Google, Google Play, and Google Maps are trademarks of Google LLC. Well-qualified lessees. 2024 Rogue S all-wheel drive. $4,739 initial payment excludes tax, title, license, and $695 acquisition fee. Disposition fee due at lease end. Take from new dealer stock. Call 1-888-858-8319 for offer details. Ends 9/30/24.
Arbella Insurance has been doing business in the New England community for over 35 years. They're your friends, your neighbors, and fellow Boston fans. They do the wave at the ballpark together and get stuck in the same Sturo Drive traffic. At Arbella, being your neighbor helps them provide you with the coverage you need to drive, live, or run a business in this part of the country we call home. Arbella, here for Boston fans, here for good.
Whether you own a local business or a global one, you know that these days, generating growth is a challenge. By teaming with Bank of America, you'll not just stay ahead of the curve, you'll move it. With access to experts, award-winning insights, and business solutions so powerful, you'll make every move matter, locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Copyright 2024 Bank of America, N.A.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI.